about 9 years ago, almost 10, Lord Whitehill, who was not just the eldest son of the second-ranked noble family in High Morath, but a famous paladin, out of nowhere, went to court and killed the High Count of High Morath, all of his sons, all his daughters, his brother, his nephew. Huge killing spree. Turned out he'd already killed every member of his own family. Was driven off by the combined might of everyone else, and that triggered a secession crisis that he was going back and forth on, and helped and plunged High Morath into pretty serious chaos, where the third-ranking family of the kingdom, the only survivor, young girl, actually is now the crown princess of Seaward through a long series of adventures. So the kingdoms, the county, I should say, of all the Aths are technically counties. They call themselves different names, but the new count, he's a cousin to the last count, has been ruling for about 6 years. He's seen as very firm but very kind. Very hard on criminals and rebels, very kind to the peasantry, and things are stabilizing. But the place is in a lot of turmoil. About every fourth village just kind of doesn't exist anymore from battles and this, that, and the other. People are consolidating. There's a lot of moving around. So it's more sort of not what you'd expect from the rest of the Aths. And into this, you guys are here. And the thing is the reason you're here is obvious. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of change. One of the side effects of the Aths is they can be a little moribund in some ways. You've got established families that haven't moved in generations. You've got established guilds that haven't moved. But here, things are hot. Things are moving. It's much more dynamic. So here you are in the city. Now you got these rumors that I sent out. Which one you guys can talk amongst yourselves, or just tell me if you decided anything.
Well, seems like 3 of the 4 were thinking the statue.
Yeah, I'm thinking the statue because I think okay, it's probably a heckin' cursed statue.
When you said worried, you meant that's what you wanted to do. Okay.
Oh yes, because you guys. And plus, if it isn't cursed, it's just a statue made of gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Statue. So we want to go south and east to the statue village. I can't remember if you said how far. Oh, east and south, not south and east. The village of Borsec. We would like to go to the village of Borsec.
Borsec, yes, correct. As a matter of fact, you're in Mireland. So unfortunately, the village of Borsec is going to be right there. Hold on, I'm doing some fun stuff in the background.
I've implemented a loading screen in Roll20 for when I have to do fun stuff in the background.
I make myself dinner, so I'm not going to be at my computer. I get a move rate of 6 inches, though, with my encumbrance load.
Ooh, heavy armor, huh?
And most of the torches and the food.
Oh, I mean, I can help very soon with that. I have an 1800 strength, so my carry capacity is very, very high.
You'd be able to help out at least a little bit. I need only drop 8 pounds.
How much food are you carrying?
Yeah, we got to get you to
2 weeks worth.
Why?
Good question. I don't remember.
I mean, it's good. It's good to own a week's worth or something, but you know.
Yeah, Dungeon Master's computer is locked up because he was trying to pull up a map.
Those pesky maps.
Please close the office door. Poppy's looking rather fascinated.
I mean, a week might be reasonable because we're in this place where the villages are a little further apart, but I think that.
Well, I mean,
yeah. I guess it was a while ago when I made all these purchase decisions.
Yeah.
And I don't.
I'm back as we wait for my computer to bounce up. I opened up Worldographer and it just locked me up. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be about a day and a half on foot.
a day on horseback.
Anybody have
Any
a horse?
villages? Any villages in between?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you're really close to the capital, so there's going to be if you're on foot, there's going to be a village basically every hour.
Oh, okay.
So we can
I'm on foot.
eat for shillings, and then
Yeah.
and then figure out our punch out distance from the village to the final site.
So you're going to head that way, like you missed. The weather is very fine as you set out. Just a beautiful 72-degree day. Nice light wind out of the west at 3 miles an hour. Lovely. Clear blue skies. As you leave to your northeast, almost directly, you can see what's called the head and shoulders of Skull Mountain. And northwest, instead, you can see the great mountain called the Host, or the Great Host is its name. And you're traveling on the roads. Let's see what's going on. So the first day, you run only into peasants walking between various villages on their way to and from, and a small patrol, but heavily armed. And by the end of the day, you do indeed, get to a small village where you can grab some time at the inn. The vast majority of these villages are actually spaced from the big cities. So at noon, there's a tavern, and at sunset, there's an inn. So
Nice.
that's going to be probably 2 copper pieces each. Eat simply all day. A silver piece told if you want to have a nice place at the end.
So a
Okay. Now-
couple coppers.
A couple coppers. If you want a really nice meal in a really nice room, make it a silver piece. But otherwise, it's just going to be 2-3 coppers. The Aths are, especially around here, money goes a long way. Let's see here. Now, in the inn, as you're saying, there was a big common room. There is a bard there singing tales. His name is Zorak, and he intersperses his songs with stories, and he knows a lot about the local area.
Well, I guess if we heard about this disappearing act then of these people, that he would probably have the closer to the original of the story.
Oh yeah, he's more than willing to tell you about that if you're interested. I mean, it's a local tale that's very interesting to most people.
Yeah, if we could lock down a little more detail
sure.
on.
People gather around as he starts to tell the tale, and he explains that it was just this last fall, not even a full half year ago, that the group of minstrels that he knew, and he names them, I can't remember the names off the top of my head, I'll go through those notes in the notebook, came through the area, and they were jugglers and tumblers and tellers of tales, and they came through the area, and according to what the last survivor said, a man named Eon, they had traveled not too far from the village of Borsek, and they found an old man who was dying and told them that they had to keep careful his most precious thing. They had to hide it and make sure that it got to his family. And he showed them a golden statue. And they all swore to him they bury it. They got the details about his family, and they buried it and went looking for his family. And they said that over the next 2 days, the 7 of them began stabbing each other, killing each other, etc., until Ion was the last one left. He made it back to Borsek, near where they found it, to warn people that there was a curse in the statue, and he died because his best friend had poisoned him before Ian had killed him by cutting his throat in his sleep. A horrible tale, just terrible.
Mhm. Most concerning.
It is.
Well, that sounds like something that shouldn't be. Although buried is probably, of all the outcomes, that might be a good start, but probably shouldn't be left out there still operating.
Indeed.
But he says that people have been looking for it, convinced that it's not cursed, convinced there's something else going on. But he himself said that he's looked for it, and he believes it's in the old grove outside of Borsec, back where they used to have a pig lot in the day. It was called Pig's Grove. He thinks that's where it's buried, but he doesn't want to disturb it because he's afraid that there is a curse upon it.
Oh,
Mhm.
well, if we can he give us fairly good directions to the grove?
Well, if you think you're brave enough to go out there, sure, certainly. Now he will tell you another tale he heard, but you're gonna have to buy him a drink, and he wants an expensive glass of brandy for a full silver piece.
Oh, of course,
Yes.
I throw him a gold piece for his time.
Paladin's got money.
Well, then in that case, yes. He's pretty sure he's not the sort of person to do this, but he's pretty sure that the curse is a curse of the trees. And if you had a druid with you, the druid can handle it safely and make sure the curse was taken off, and then you just have a golden statue. But
Interesting.
he's not a druid, and he doesn't know any. There's not too many of the old faith up this way. Most of them are off to the south and the west.
Interesting.
That's odd as a druidic curse. Those are fairly rare.
What are fairly rare?
Curses
Druid
related to druids.
Druidic related curses. Well, he actually tells you he thinks it was cursed. It was probably cursed by the animals around here. He tells you another long story about Gornok the hunter,
Mhm.
and who made his living by hunting animals not for sport but for pleasure, and to strip their fur off of them and to take the furs and sell them and use everything to buy gold. And no one ever knew what happened to the gold that he got from that. He thinks this is a statue made by Gornok and is cursed by the nature itself, and only a druid can take the curse off.
Is there a description of what the statue depicts?
Yes, it's supposed to be a crouching wolf about to leap.
Oh boy.
All right. Only we had it.
Guys are going
Only
crazy.
we had a druid.
If only we had a
I
druid.
know. Let's hide the fact you're a druid. Don't want to cause trouble.
No, he.
Well, the thing is, the druids don't stand out. Remember, inside Seaward, druids are. There's not a religious group so much as like elemental specialists sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys going to bed down for the night? You want to talk to this guy some more? He's got a lot more stories.
Any stories?
Yeah,
Who knows
those are
any
good.
other legendary individuals kind of in the area?
Oh, certainly. He'll actually tell you about the tale of when Llewellyn the Black came here 20 years ago. And he came here and was participating in the great battle of the bards, where he won his platinum harp with invisible strings. It goes on. It's a long singing tale about the battle between 8 of the greatest bards in the entire world, and how Llewellyn won because he himself could play the platinum harp where you couldn't see the strings because they're invisible. He still plucked them perfectly throughout. He says that's the most famous person to ever come through this village because of the competition was held near here. And he'll also tell you about the fabled Rylest, man who came through here long, long ago. He was born in Maryland when Maryland was much smaller, and he married a girl from this very village that you're sitting in. Her name was Shalazar the Fair. And the two of them went on great adventures. It said that they went on adventures south and east and west, across the sea, even across the vasty deep. And they came back. And when Shalazar had died, he came and buried her here. And he built a tower. He built two towers. He built the invisible tower of Llewellyn, the Black, and he built his own invisible tower somewhere around here where he still lives to this day.
What was his name again?
His name is Rylest, usually called the Fabulous Rylest.
All right.
And last but not least, oh, that's an interesting one. Sound up there. That's weird. He also tells you of the half-elf, Finan Lacklair, great warrior mage that once won a tourney at Maryland years ago, and about how he and his best friend, a warrior from the north called Khazar, had come to this area and recruited many of the young men to go with him west. And it said that they went out and founded a kingdom far to the west of here, even beyond where the Triarchs are now. And that he rules there still.
Is that Khazar with an E?
It is.
Also known as Good Newsman from everyone who knows the meta. Also, fun fact: Lyndon Lacklair later in life actually swore to kill Khazar next time he met him.
Okay.
Deep lore. Good old
I like
Finan
that.
Lacklair.
As
Unlike
the night,
the Spade of Fate.
as the night drags on, it gets darker. Scott would ask if he knows any tales about the temptress who converted Lord Whitehall to evil.
Very quiet when you mention Whitehill. But they hold the ground and they're sort of quiet. They lean in, wanting to hear about this. And he says, "Oh, you must hear the dire dirge of Lady Jacinth." And he sings a song. It's very slow. It's very depressing. You can see one of the barmaids sort of wiping her eye, talking about how Lady Jacinth came out of the east across the water. And she seemed fair and beautiful. She helped the poor. She helped the children. She traveled all over doing all these wonderful things. She was the greatest of all women, it appeared, and Whitehill, who'd been looking for a bride, invited her to his home to meet, and they began to speak and to talk. And then just 1 month later, he completely changed and began the great destruction, the fall of Whitehill, and almost the fall of High Barath. And then he switches to another song about the wars. Several people, even the peasants, come up and give him copper pieces, even some silver. And he sings the lay of the Battle of Maryland. And he goes on to say, and of course, Whitehill went to the northeast across Treacher's Road to build his fortress and try to conquer 3 entire kingdoms. And he launches into the song about the fall of Whitehill. And says, and then he laid low, and it is said that the mighty and beloved Company of the Dark Moon struck down Jacinth just before they struck down Whitehill. And there's not a dry eye in the place when he's done about the fall of the great paladin into the worst of treachery.
Good story.
Said that everyone searches for where she came from. What was it? Who was it that sent her, if anyone? How can they make whoever sent her pay? And there's all sorts of rumors in this area about what was really beyond that.
Wonder
What do
if
you mean
that
by
has anything.
sent?
Well, Whitehill kept talking about during this war that his master would come and conquer High Marath again and again and again.
Interesting. This was 10 years ago. When was he slain? How many years ago?
Actually, not that long ago. Like 3 Years ago in universe?
What was that? What did you say, Sam?
Like 3 years ago?
No, it's almost 4.5 years ago in the game.
Okay.
Yep. The fall of White Hill and Jacinth. That was also during the battle where the Red Maiden was slain. Yeah. Well, same series of battles.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 9 years ago that the Civil War broke out when the royal family was killed.
Yes, and 6 years ago that it ended.
And that was also a paladin who turned against.
Oh, same paladin. It was the same paladin.
Okay.
Yeah, Whitehill considered the greatest paladin not in the Order of the Starry Banner in the entire region. So at this point, he says he's going to beg off. He has a long day of travel tomorrow. And he thanks you all for your kindness and, of course, for the great generosity of everyone in the room. And there's applause, and he goes off to his room. Okay. So what are you guys going to do for sleeping arrangements? If you're paying just the 2 copper pieces, you're in the common room sleeping with everybody else, or for the silver piece, you get a side room and a separate meal and a bath.
Just doing
I'm
the
paying
common room.
silver piece.
Okay. Sure. All right, so
Squint will stay with Scott in the common room.
the other thing going on in the common room is the fire burns low, and one of the other guys snores a little bit, but nothing too serious. But Zorak did give you very good instructions on how to get to the Pig's Grove, so you can head off first thing in the morning if you want. Let's check.
Yep.
It's another beautiful day. A little windier.
Before we sit down,
Yes.
since it's buried, are there any? Is there like a local blacksmith who's willing to sell a shovel?
Oh, there's a
Shovel.
blacksmith in town. Sure, he's got all sorts of. He does anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Does he have a shovel for sale?
Yeah, shovel and picks, all that stuff. He sells a fair amount of them to the farmers hereabouts.
I'll buy 2 shovels.
Okay. That's going to be 3 copper pieces.
And a pick. If you're ever going to shovel in the woods, you need a pick.
Make it 4 copper pieces.
And
there.
usually, yeah, because you got to get through roots, so you need an axe.
Because they buried the statue.
Well, it's a nice pickaxe he gives you. He's not going to give you just a straight pick. It's a nice pickaxe. Oh, big old
Nice.
mattock.
Excellent.
The last thing we need is we find the location we can't get the statue because it's buried.
Yeah.
It's not like we have a wizard who can cast it or anything.
All right, so you guys ready to head out?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you head out. The instructions are pretty clear. You go about an hour, and you see another small village. It's about 10, 12 families. You'd say 60 people max. It's palisaded, like a lot of the places out this way are. And then you go another hour, and you see the spring with a little shrine next to it where he told you to turn a little more east. Okay. And then ahead of you, you see what must be it. He said it's a wood lot from an abandoned farm about a quarter mile past the copse. And there it is. You can see there's an old farmhouse nearby, all broken down. Looks like it was abandoned a long time ago. And past it, you can see a river. Excuse me. And at the edge of the river, you see a couple of stones together and a pillar. It looks like ages ago there'd been a mill around here somewhere, but this is, long ago, over 100 years. The grove's there, maybe you'd say 40 yards away as you come out behind the copse of trees.
Can we look around the trees for any mark carved into the tree to help indicate?
Oh, you have to walk a little close. You don't see anything from this distance, no. There is a faint trail right by the copse of trees. This is between a couple of villages, so.
All right. Let's keep an eye out for some bodies too, or long desiccated skeletons.
Sure. So you guys are walking along, and probably if you follow the trail, you're going straight to the trees. What are you doing?
Scout.
Let's get up. Did they say how big? How big is this copse of trees?
Oh, the copse that you're passing is only about 20 yards across. This big woodlot is at least 2 or 3 acres.
Okay. So I guess
I'll creep up, not on the path, but not far from the path, and go see if I can find any marks on the trees.
Sure. As you get up close, you look around. There's definitely you can see a spot up ahead where there's a blaze on the tree, not that old, and there's a bit of light shining through the woodlot. You can see a spot, you'd say 20 yards into the trees, where the leaves and stuff have been all turned around. It looks like somebody buried something and then very messily covered it with leaves not too long ago.
Okay. Go back and tell the others.
Okay.
I'll give it a loop around it, maybe 20 yards. Make sure that there's nothing that's coming down from it.
Roll a d6 for me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I'm rolling in the wrong place.
Dice channel.
Hey.
All right, you're a scout. You put your foot down and feel something. You look down, and under the leaves is a massive bear trap staked to the ground with a heavy chain.
Oof.
Fairly well covered with leaves, too.
And I stand up a twig in the leaves to cover it, to mark it, and then keep moving around.
Hey. As you walk along, you're doing the scout thing. You go up ahead, and ahead you see some brush. As you creep around, you see a kobold behind a screen of brush, watching the trail that goes straight from the trail for the village into the area of churned earth and leaves. He's got 2 javelins stuck in the ground next to him, and he's got a spike club on his belt. And he's obviously watching the party, but has not noticed you with that 3 ones and 2s in a row for a surprise check.
But I don't suppose that I can set an ambush while I'm standing here watching him.
Sure you can.
Okay.
You got your arrows ready. You can just whack him. You get 1 surprise segment because it says he's surprised for a segment. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to look up the ambush stuff for what bonuses I got on an ambush, because
You get a plus 4 to hit when you're in ambush. You fire at 3 times your normal rate like everybody else, but you get a plus 4 to hit, like a backstab.
3 times my normal rate, that's 6 shots.
Up to, yeah.
Oof. Okay. And I
Them's
don't
the
immediately
rules.
see any other kobolds around, so I'm going to take him, I guess. Shot 1, 25.
Do you damage? 25. There should be rules.
4 damage.
He's dead.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he doesn't make a single sound.
Okay. I'll creep up and see if I can see any other kobolds from his location.
What do you do?
Sorry, I do see kobolds from his location? Oh, I'm going to creep up to his little blind and see if I can see any other kobolds.
Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys again?
I can hear you.
I don't think you can hear us. We can hear you.
Can you hear
That's
me?
weird. I can't hear you guys.
Huh.
Let me turn my volume back up. Hold on. Okay, fine. All right.
I think
see how it is.
go.
One of those days. Just a second.
He's gone. Okay, remember, if the doesn't come back in 30 minutes, we get a level.
I thought the uh-oh was about me creeping forward.
No, I think
Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on. Here we go. So,
you
yes,
hear us?
I hear you fine now. This is annoying. So, yeah, you guys, what are you guys going to do now that you feathered his brisket with a cloth yarn shaft?
Yeah, Squint is going to creep up onto the blind and see if he can see kobolds anywhere else from there.
Sure. As you creep up, as you're creeping up to it, finally, you hear a, why not? Let's do it. You hear a Briark and a couple kobolds break from nearby screens where they watch the rest of the party, see you, and they all grab their javelins and throw. And I think it's initiative time. The rest of you guys are, based upon the scouting stuff, you said 20 yards away, which is 60 feet. I mean, if you charge, you can get there on segment 5 and engage these guys. And your scout is close enough, it's only 15 feet for you to get engaged, so that's one segment. As these 3 guys get out their javelins, and I think it's time for initiative.
Charge!
Stars. Blasting out for bear tracks.
Wait, how long is it going to take us to get there if we charge?
Until segment 5.
If you charge, you get there at segment 5, and since you're charging, you attack with melee weapons when you arrive.
All right. Well, we might not want to do that.
It's true. It's not. I always roll initiative in case I change my mind in the middle of the track.
Oh no! I might want to. I'm going to do something else, but I just want to make sure I have the.
What are you going to do?
Well, there's no reason to let them get away.
What the heck?
Well, they're going to get away. All right.
Well, yeah, just don't. If you're going to cast Entangle, please don't entangle the party.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, it's going to take too long.
Entangle.
Fine.
You back in your computer, Rick?
Doesn't Actors having problems? Hey, he's back.
I'm pointing my buckler at the closest one.
Gotcha.
My buckler. I'm pointing it at the closest
I'm
one.
Starzan.
Okay, charging. So 1, 2,
Charging.
3, 4. Okay, one of the kobolds tosses it at the paladin.
Okay,
And
class 5.
One of them throws at the scout and really, really misses. And who's the other guy charging? Here we go. The soldier? Soldier. Oh, it misses by 1. You barely deflect it, but you get out of the way. And 5.
I'm going to run up there.
5, taking a shot.
Armor class 7.
13 will.
Hey,
That's a hit.
Armor class
Oh,
8.
those are hits. No, that hits our class 7.
It's a composite short bow, so I have a +2 from armor adjustment. Yeah, there we go.
I think that 17's a hit.
That's a
2
hit.
damage to one of them.
He's wielding 2-handed. 7 points.
Ooh, dead.
8 points from me.
Dead.
How many more kobolds are there?
2 points from the scout.
What's the scout? He's also dead. The kobolds here are dead. But you hear rustling in the distance. And at this point, since I checked twice, the paladin needs to make a surprise check. Everyone else sees Zorak the Bard rise up out of the grass behind him, covered in like a ghillie suit, and try to stab him in the back with a short sword.
Try to stab the paladin?
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised. So he does not get his backstab adjustment because you're in battle. And, he does hit you. And he does.
Is he using a dagger?
He's using a short sword.
1 moment, let me pull out armor type adjustment.
Well, he rolled a 19.
Oh, okay.
So he does 3 points of damage. And he's very surprised that you're up.
So I want to try to stab him since everything else is dead.
Sure, feel free.
All right. I will stab him with my spear and magic helmet. All right. It's a spear of +4 against musicians, mostly drummers. No. Well, 1 point damage.
Okay, he's a little nicked down. That's good. Listen, that actually sounds like a decent magic item. Seriously. Because we're working against harpies, right? Bards. Yeah. All right, guys. Anybody else? 5, 6. Take the rest of your attacks, other arrows, etc.
Do I have a clear shot on him? And is he staying in melee with the paladin and the druid?
He's in melee with the paladin, so you're -2 to hit, but you get a shot at him.
No chance to hit
Not
the paladin?
That's why it's -2 to hit.
Okay. So I don't get the -2 if I'm willing to hit the paladin, is what you're saying.
Correct.
We'll take the -2.
1980 is when I thought of that rule.
That was a 13.
That misses him. There's some sort of magic deflection that gets it off of him just before it strikes him. Okay. Elliot, it's a new round. Initiative.
All right.
And 1.
Well, I haven't rolled by this.
How
Well, hurry up
long would
and roll
it?
the
How long would it take Squint to get there with his short sword?
He can be there 2 or 3.
Okay.
Call it 3.
Okay, go at 3. Yep, I'm 9 on my movement speed because I'm carrying my backpack. I should have left my backpack.
Oh, yeah. Make it 3 then. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
3 attack.
4.
Hey,
3. Okay.
I can
I can get back to him in time.
I can get a 6.
I miss.
That happens sometimes.
It is 3. Let me roll it.
Does a AC 6 hit this guy with my spear?
No.
What's his armor type?
His armor type is 10.
You get a no modifier.
So
Yep.
but he's got a higher AC. He's just not
Yeah, armor type 10, armor class is something higher. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Many such cases.
Sword gets a +2.
Looks like we got 4 people surrounding him at this point.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me check something here.
Should tackle him.
I surrender. Don't kill me. I give up.
I detect evil.
Oh, yeah, he's got evil intent. He's not powerful enough to just.
Oh,
He's
you
not
guys,
powerful enough.
keep him
evil.
at sword point, and I'll get my rope out of my backpack here that I kept with me and slowed me down.
Well, I'm glad someone has rope.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Rope.
no,
And you see
I also
4
heard-
kobolds. There's 4 more kobolds scattering off in all directions, cardinal directions of the woods, running for their lives.
also has rope, so
Will he let me tie him up?
Yeah, he'll let you tie him up as long as you promise not to kill him.
Yeah, well, I am going to ask him
Yeah.
if he's in league with the kobolds or if he was just hoping to take advantage of us getting them out of the way so he could get this statue.
He'll tell you everything. I rolled bad enough on this. Yeah, he recruited these guys a long time ago, and he's been telling the story of the statue and luring people in here and killing them and taking their stuff for months.
Is there a statue?
Oh, if there's a statue, he wouldn't even do this, would he? But he's got loot.
But yeah, more importantly, where's he keeping other people's stuff? And
Yeah.
what's giving him this magical protection that I can take?
Matter of fact, he'll tell you, he'll make a pitch. I'll trade you some of this stuff if you let me go.
How about you
I don't
trade
think
here's
the
a
paladin's
problem,
gonna
my
do
good
that.
sir.
Yeah, how about you trade
Here's
us
the problem.
everything you have except for your underclothing, and we let you walk, and we walk you back into
No.
town.
How many people have you gotten with this little gimmick?
Well, 7?
Killed or taken your belongings?
Oh, we killed them all. We didn't want any witnesses. We're not stupid.
So you're admitting to banditry.
Yeah, that's
Well, yeah, but you got to take me to town. It would be a trial, and maybe I could live a couple more months and get out of it. Sure, yeah, I'll say that.
Alternatively, I could kill you right here.
Oh,
No.
he's offering the stuff not to let him go, but to keep him alive and take him to the authorities.
That's right. Take everything I know.
we
Just
can
give me in
do
front of
that.
a judge.
We could do that.
I might just get branded or exiled or something. That's a lot better than being cut down in the woods.
Nah, he thinks he's going to use his charisma to save himself.
Yay. Let me guess. You have a friend in town, don't you?
we didn't say
All
what
my
town we're
only
gonna
friends
take
are
you
the
to.
kobolds you killed. I am now a poor, lonely man with no support.
I set
Is
his
this the guy
hand
who-
for grace, by the way, just in case.
You
I
do?
don't-
Yeah.
Even if he tells us
Hey,
where to look.
Sam, give me a D6.
I bet he's got a ring of free action. That's why he doesn't care. That
2. You figured out he's got a sharpened silver coin sewn into the hem of his shirt. And he's actually in the process of cutting through these ropes with it right now as he's talking to you.
Well, since he's held, since I noticed this, I just whip out my two-handed sword and strike him, since he's not obviously trying to get to the survival.
And roll. Go ahead and roll. He's prone, so yeah. Yeah, do your damage. Don't forget your bonus.
Yep, I won't forget my bonus.
Wait, are
Kidding
you
me?
cutting his head off?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. He just made him shorter by about 14 inches. He cut his head right off.
Sam, how did you do 6 plus 6 damage?
18 0 strength.
Plus 3 plus 6, baby.
Rolled in front of me, by the way, jerk.
I would just
Third or
like
fourth
to,
time I've seen
I'd
it
like to
legit.
point out that perhaps beheading somebody that we're all standing around with a two-handed sword is both dangerous to your companions, and I don't want to get blood all over myself.
I know.
I just see now. It's like
I'm
that
very
scene in
careful.
Aliens, right? Remember that scene in Alien? They were like, oh.
Oh,
I just watched this. All right, but you are able to actually everything he was on him. You find 135 gold pieces, 18 silver pieces, and a glowing dagger that he had in his boot, and he's wearing some bracers that have sigils on them.
Someone writing this all down?
yeah.
And the kobolds had 5 silver pieces each for another 20.
Do we want to track those kobolds or dig up this spot, or he's probably got more stuff somewhere? He didn't tell us where he was hiding it.
Yeah, that
I
was
bet
the
there is
other-
a. I
that would
bet
be the
there's
other
like a
reason.
pit trap or something on the trail
As a
there.
matter of fact, you poke around and there's a pit trap there. It's 15 feet deep with sharpened barbed spikes on the bottom, carved from wood. Yeah.
Let's use our shovel and try and fill this in. Rip up those
Yeah,
I
spikes.
think you do that. You can collapse the spikes pretty quick with a couple shovels. Yeah.
Yep. And we'll maybe road around for those other bear traps because I bet there's a couple.
Yep. You find a total of 4 bear traps, all anchored, all pretty nasty.
Let's trigger them. We can take them back and sell them.
Yep.
First level problems.
First level problems. All right.
And then
Hey, we can also set them up around our camp and ensure no one sneaks up on us.
True.
oh yeah.
The place I saw the disturbed leaves, was that where the pit was, or
That's where the pit was. It was apparently, obviously, to lure you in to dig and just fall in the pit. Yeah.
See, this is where keeping a prisoner to tell us where the loot is comes in handy. But I appreciate the swift hand of justice.
Well, you see, I think the problem is he actually doesn't have any loot. I think he's just literally spending it the moment he gets it.
Well, I'm thinking stuff, because if he was selling stuff, there'd be. I don't know. I think we should. Well, I want the ghillie suit.
Scouts can technically track.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's-
That's why I'm saying we could track the kobolds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, one of the kobolds is leaving. You find out the kobolds actually meet up about a half mile away, and they're all heading towards another group of trees. Remember, eye rolls tracks. You don't know if you succeeded or not.
Okay. If Scout, if you wanna creep up and spot them, I can entangle them.
Sure.
then we
I
can-
got a
then that
4 in
makes me-
6 chance to surprise them. So that seems like a
Yeah.
great.
Well, the thing they loop around and they actually head back towards that farmhouse that you saw. And they go into the back along the river, and they're down in like a root cellar. And it's all set up, and it's obvious where all of them were living in this root cellar, including this dude, Zorak.
Is this the dude who was singing the songs that we gave money to?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
got
we
my
got our
gold
money
piece
back. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, you get your stuff back. That's part of his loot. As far as what he was carrying on him was the stuff from his singing, yeah.
Stop it. Well, I guess do you want to take these guys in their hole, or
Yeah, we should.
Or set up an
Yep.
ambush and wait for them to come out. Slew some good.
see?
I mean,
This is
it's not a
where
big
I like the idea of waiting for an ambush. We can let's do a quick run around the hut, see if there's any
Yeah.
other exits.
All right, you guys do a quick. No, you can't find any other exits. It looks like they've got the one way in or out towards the river.
Okay, so let's set up, and we can take them in an ambush. We can then rush up later. But
Okay.
if this is the
So
only
I
way
think-
in out, they'll come out at some point.
Yeah, so I can set up by myself for the 4 and 6 chance of surprising them on the way out. You guys.
All right, so how long are you guys going to wait?
Oh,
We can get a few
I'll
hours.
wait a turn.
it's still before noon, right?
Yeah, it's well before noon.
How many hours did it take us to get out here?
Just
2.5?
2. Yeah.
I say we wait till like 2 hours before nightfall, and
But you don't have to wait that long. After about 45 minutes, 2 of them come creeping out with their javelins out. It's obviously going to go look for their boss. And 4 and 6, that is. That is 3 segments of surprise for the scout.
I don't think.
Kill them.
I don't think
Kill
they're
them
going to
all.
make it. I don't think they're going to make it.
That's a 25 for 4 damage. That kills a cobble
Dead.
every time. And a 16. That probably hits a cobble.
It hits.
For another 4 damage. That kills. So
Yep.
they're both dead. That's 2 cobbles
both-
dead.
Twang, twang. The other 2 you shout out. Anyone here know dark speech?
Uh,
I don't think.
Well-
I do.
yeah.
They're surrendering. They're willing to surrender. They want to come out and surrender.
Okay.
Using my druidic powers of speech, I can tell that they're asking to surrender.
Incredible.
Yeah, they come creeping out, no weapons, and they'll surrender. They're
Okay.
trapped.
Right? Let's
Well, that's pretty easy.
let's interrogate them if they have anything stashed anywhere in the forest, or if he had a secret stash that he thought they didn't know about.
Yeah, they got some more stuff in here. There's about 35 gold pieces worth of trade goods that weigh about 20 pounds. So it's 200 gold pieces encumbrance for 35 gold pieces worth of trade goods.
Incredible.
But yeah, they actually tell you that they know this guy for a long time. He used to be a smuggler out east. But based on what they say, he wasn't a bard. He was a scoundrel with a high charisma and a good singing voice.
Oh, all right.
all right. Do they know where they've been stowing the bodies?
Oh, yeah, they just throw them in the river.
All right.
So now what, guys?
So, let's see. We got 35 gold to trade goods. No,
So yeah, we don't have a lot of money.
no, like armor and stuff from the people he's killed.
I mean,
Oh
I have
no,
the bag-
these are local peasants and wanderers
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
Oh, we're the first
Sure.
adventurers
adventurers who went and followed.
you're the very first adventurers come down here. Yeah.
All right.
Does Morath pay a bounty for any turned in humanoid
Wolf?
prisoners?
Yeah, there's usually a couple copper pieces in it, and the bigger deal is you kill the brigand, you prove he is a brigand. They'll tell it that's a gold piece for his head for killing Zorak.
Yo.
Well,
All
let's
right.
grab these guys and march them back to town.
All right, so when you get back to town, the headman will come out and he'll give you the 1 gold piece and 16 coppers for your stuff. And yeah, this is good news. They'd all heard the rumor. You've been telling it back and forth to a couple of villages, but it's a real shame it was fake. But they get it now.
Okay, boys, we make 3 gold pieces each.
What? We got 135 gold off of the bard, right?
No, that was silver pieces, not gold.
That was 135 gold pieces and
Yeah,
10 silver
18.
pieces.
18 silver.
Ah.
Yeah, I
18
wrote
silver.
down-
There you go.
Uh,
I just read my own writing. Look at that.
100. I missed
135
one.
gold and 18 silver.
Got it. Okay, I misheard. I thought it was 35 gold.
Oh yeah, that's why we're here.
Does the if the ghillie suit were downsized to fit the scout, would that increase anything of his abilities?
No, that's just he was doing his best to look cool for
Okay.
kobolds there. Yeah.
All right.
So what's the new division, Sam?
Second.
I could really use some flint and steel.
And it was 30. I have a flint and steel, but it was 35 silver worth of
Trade goods.
35
35
gold,
gold
worth of trade goods too, right?
worth of trade goods, and yeah, they're going to give you full value because you're local short-term heroes.
Oh, what about the bear traps if we're not going to keep them?
Oh, 3 gold pieces each for 12 more gold pieces from the bear traps.
Yeah.
Bear traps are big doing here.
All right. We get. We each get 42 gold pieces, and there's also a silver piece and 6 copper pieces if you want to donate, or if whoever wants that. I'm not keeping that.
Yeah, I think that's
42 gold pieces total.
Yeah.
What was the remainder there, Sam? I'll take it.
1 silver piece.
Are these the people who are killed? Do they have families?
Oh, they're
Sam, that doesn't
wanderers
seem
and
right.
vagabonds, the sort of people that go off and look for treasure on crazy quests. So yeah, here and there, but they've been taken
Not
care of by
too
local parishes. Yeah.
Okay.
Now the big question is, there is a hedge wizard in town.
Seems like
By
we
the way,
got 46 each at least.
Was it 46? I heard 42.
Yeah, but I'm doing the math and I'm getting 46.
I mean, you probably are doing better math than these.
Okay. Because we had 135
plus 12.
plus 12 plus 35 plus 1, right?
That's right.
For 183. Then 18 silver is almost another gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then 16 copper. So that almost gets it to 184, which would be 46. So it's not quite 46.
Okay.
Somebody's down 4 copper pieces.
I'll take 40.
That. It's 45 and 19 silver pieces and 9 copper pieces.
I do not need the money. I'm fine.
All right, Mr. Paladin.
Yeah, those paladins are. But you get Arco the Unruly as the local hedge mage.
I wonder what he's called.
Unruly?
It's because of his hair. He can't do a thing with it.
I was all proud of my charisma and everything, but I've got a paladin, which means it's better than mine, so I don't have to talk to anybody.
Isn't it always the way? I'm feeling pretty good about myself. There's a paladin of the party. I don't feel so good about myself. Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite adventures into Nilda back in 1988 was we had a big fight going on, and it was a wizard, a cleric, and 5 paladins.
Gosh.
The wizard and the cleric are just sitting there watching, passing the popcorn back and forth.
I wonder what they're going to do. We ran into a summoned creature, and the magic user, the cleric, like, okay, we're just going to stand in the middle. Like, what are we going to do? But Arco tells you that your heroes and stuff, and for a mere 10 gold pieces each, he'll identify those magic items for you because that's his specialty.
We
10 gold pieces per magic item, so that's just 2 magic items.
Yep.
So 5 gold each, guys. You want to give 5 gold each?
Yeah, we can
do that. Do it.
Or are you guys going to pay for all of it because of the dagger?
Just 2 fingers, man. Money just flows. And he'll go off and he'll come back with his hair's even more messed up. Think Nick Nolte in the Hulk movie. He comes back and there's bracers, AC 5, and a +1 dagger.
Neat. Those bracers are easily the best thing here.
Yeah, those bracers are absolutely incredible.
Do those stack with armor, or are those in lieu of?
No.
They do not stack with armor. They stack with cloaks of protection, rings of protection, brooches of protection, boots of speed, boots of strength, but they do not stack with any form of armor. You put on armor and they turn off.
But if a thief type were to wear them, they would get and switch to just clothes instead of armor. They would get the 5. But just like
Right.
Dismas was doing. Yeah.
Exactly. They get the bonuses for no armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the bracers worked that they overruled any armor, and that if you still wore armor or a lighter armor, it would at least affect armor type. Is that
So
not true?
yes. So how it actually mainly works is they stop working when you wear magic armor. But if you're wearing non-magic armor, it's whichever is better.
Oh, gotcha. Magic armor versus non-magic. Thank you.
Right. There you go. Thank you so much.
So if you wear, say, if you're wearing
Leather.
ringmail, you have armor type 7, but AC 5 because the bracers are.
All right.
At least, if we want to hold off on doing a formal divvy or something, I got no problem with the guy who has to go off alone.
Yeah,
That's fine with me.
I think
What was the
stats
other
are
item?
there.
I mean, I
plus
would
one
easily,
one
pass
there?
up on future loot to get these things, right? Like,
Yeah.
like give up my first share on the next batch.
I mean, that's perfectly fair. We just give him the bracers and we put the dagger in the pot later. Rolling.
I think that makes sense.
Okay, you're the proud owner of plus 5 bracers now. 8 bracers AC now.
All right.
All right. Now you can go and fight.
Jägermeister. Okay. Now the crazy thing is talking around here, you realize that you're actually on a road. That this village that you're in is on a road. If you take this north road, it's a day and a half to get to where that cave was, where that merchant tossed that bag of coins.
Yes.
Yes.
I say we go there.
What up
Hopefully,
Alright.
it's not just another setup like this.
Yeah.
That's an even easier setup. Oh yeah, I threw a bag of coins over there, and I
Yeah.
couldn't go back for it.
And the
Oh
person just has a
no.
club behind his back that you can just very obviously see.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what the story for the merchant is he went back and he couldn't find it, so he sent his people in there, and they couldn't find it. They heard scary noises and left. That's the story.
That's what we like.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Sure.
different.
Scary noises.
It sounds like a bear or something took it. Like, you know how
It
bears
was
are.
a scary bear. It was a hairy bear.
So you guys spend the night this time. By the way, this time you all get nice rooms for free because you took care of a bandit, and then the next morning you can head out. Let's see what the weather's like.
All right.
All right.
Oh, there's a light mist at dawn, but it's going to burn off by noon.
We're at the stage of adventurers where we're too low level to get all the prestige, but we're also doing enough good deeds to actually get nice benefits instead of still being expected to pay money.
Yeah.
Well, one of the problems being 5th level is this innkeeper stores in a gold piece per room, not a silver piece.
They're rich; they can afford it.
Yeah, got the floating room rate.
All right, so that's interesting. So the first day heading north, you pass through a bunch of villages. You're a little at one point right around noon, where you're expecting a tavern. The village has just been burned to the ground.
Whoa.
7-8 years ago, just gone. And off to the side, you see a bunch of crosses, at least 100 crosses from the people that died during the war. Keep going, and the next village has some farmer has actually set up a big sort of pavilion next to his place, and he's got the beer he makes, and he's got some stew, and it's not a tavern, but it'll do. And for a copper piece, you get a small cup of ale and some stew. So, trying to fill in that gap.
Nice.
What an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Wonder if he wants investors.
No, he's got this going on. He's got his brother-in-law coming to build an actual tavern in a couple of years. His brother-in-law is tied up down on the coast, is what he tells you.
Oh, so it's a Wisconsin tavern.
You know what? That is the funniest thing I've heard this month. Having been to Wisconsin taverns, that's absolutely what I would have heard from there. Goodness gracious. Actually, I remember having a beer at the halftime rec in the Twin Cities and listening to a guy talk about how his brother's in the Navy, he got back, he was going to get his own tavern. I probably just pulled that up subconsciously. Okay. And then at the end of the day, you do make it to another inn.
I just assume they don't actually have Slavic accents. They just have Scandinavian accents instead.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, you guys hit up north there? Yeah.
They're not Slavic. They're Scandinavian.
My Scandinavian used to be really, really good, but I've lost a lot. I've been living in the South far too long. All right, you guys make it to an inn that night, and again, it's a copper piece for it's 2 copper pieces for a meal in the common room, a silver piece for a nice meal in the common room, and a private room.
Well, I'm paying the silver piece for a room.
Yep.
I'm
Flush
sleeping in the
now.
common room.
You're going to be in the
I see you
common
guys
room
are.
again? I guess I'll stay in the common room if Scott's there to protect him.
Look, it's comfortable. What are you guys all on about? It's way better than sleeping under like out in the
Bed.
field with a stone.
Scott doesn't
stone
like
as a
sleeping
pillow.
alone.
You guys are killing me. All right, so my question for you guys is this.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get in
You guys
trouble.
put any watches or anything at night? When you're in the room, or you're just going to get some sleep?
Oh,
You could do a watch.
well,
someone's
you
gonna-
got people in the common room.
Yeah, with
Hang
the
on,
two of us
okay.
in the common room, we're probably taking turns on watch, but
Yeah, it's another quiet night. Actually, very nice.
I can sleep with one eye open.
And then
He's a
wake up.
soldier. Does the
Next-
soldiers reduced surprise from camping apply when you're sleeping in the common room in a tavern?
If it did, there'd be a lot less trouble at Marine Corps bases. So no. All right, so you guys head out the next day, and the weather is surprisingly nice again after that heavy mist the day before. And now you guys are heading out. You're heading into the hills. Well, the strange thing about High Marath is about noon, you pass a small, heavily walled village. There's no more than 60 people. You'd say 10, 12 families again. But its walls are thick, heavy stone, 20 feet high, with towers in the corners and just a heavily reinforced gate. Because what's north of here?
Skull Mountain. Oh, nothing.
Right, nothing but Skull Mountain and the Gray Walls. And I believe that it is, yes, it is Jack who refers to the Graywall Mountain hazard sphere.
There's not a lot of kindness in the Grey Walls.
No, there's not. Let's see here. So you guys head north a little bit. Yeah, there's, as a matter of fact, if you were to go from here, it's only 40 miles to where the river from the Gray Walls on the eastern border of the Mage come out. So this is pretty crazy out here. All right, so no encounters. About an hour and a half past the village, up ahead of you, you can see a burned out wagon, which corresponds with a tale from the merchant. And sure enough, nearby you see the entrance to a cave, and it's just very blatant, and you're shocked that it's so close to this village. It's about 20 feet high, 30 feet wide, sort of an arched entrance, and you can see about 20 feet of the cave from here because the sun shines right into it. It's kind of a shallow cave, but you can see there's multiple small tunnels, none of them bigger than 8 feet wide and 10 feet high, going off the back of this cave.
Right.
You'd say there's 6 tunnels, ranging from the far left, where it's just 2.5 feet wide and 3 feet high, going off, and on the right about 5 wide and 6 high. But in the middle 3 are all about 8 feet wide, 10 feet high, all twisting off and into the darkness.
Does this appear to be a natural cave to my druidic?
The outside cave looks natural, but some of these look like they've been worn by, if nothing else, the passage of hundreds of feet over years, or carved or something.
Hundreds of feet or palps?
Imagine 100 years of people walking back and forth. Even
Okay.
the stone wears down. Yeah.
Yeah, but people, not like ant feet.
Oh, if it's ant feet, it's a lot of ants. But yeah.
I sort of hope it's not that many ants.
Besides, I've got a sound cue whenever you're running into giant ants. Ask Sam.
Yeah.
Weird ponies. Strange ponies? Strange ponies.
Ugly
Odd ponies?
ponies.
Get a strange
Ugly
Ugly
ponies.
ponies.
No pony should ever be ugly. That's messed up, Soren says. Messed up.
Yeah, no, the ugly ponies. Did you know that they're gone now?
I heard they got bombed.
Replace them.
Of fighter domain.
Oh, good.
And
I'm sure if you guys were going to have more ecological consequences of your actions.
Yeah, they kind of. Yeah, it's now called. It's not the Briars anymore. It's the Briar March now.
I'm sure the ecological crisis that'll spring up in 40 years of game time will be handled by the next generation movement.
Mhm.
I'm really looking forward to hearing my grandchildren say, "But Grandpa, why did somebody do this?" All right.
Okay,
So
Which way does this
who
cave
is
face?
going to?
say again.
Which direction does this cave face, roughly?
It's facing north.
Right? When he says about 20 feet wide?
The cavern's the cavern entrance is 20 feet wide. The cavern itself is about 50 feet wide internally.
Oh,
Uh,
but its tunnels were all 3 or 1 feet wide.
There's 5 of them all heading north in various angles, and they're 3 feet wide by 4 feet high, up to 8 feet wide by 10 feet high at the largest.
All right, so I can't really use my two-handed sword here.
what else you got? What else can you use?
It sounded like we said
Crossbow.
one of them was 3 feet high.
The leftmost one is 3 feet high, 2 feet high wide, and 3 feet high. The rightmost is 5 feet wide, 6 feet high, and the rest are 8 by 10.
Interesting.
They twist off and they appear to change a lot as time
So-
goes
Um,
How concerning.
I would like to, because I took this for the because I thought we were going after a grove of evil or something. I only get one round at it, but it has like an area of effect for detect balance. Is that one of the druid spells in?
It is, yes, it is.
Yeah. Just to see if this, I don't know how wide of an area or what he can do with it given the short amount of time, but if he can figure out if the tunnels appear to be out of balance one way or the other.
I gotcha. That makes sense. Sure. Why don't you roll a d20 and tell me what you get?
All right. There we are. There's that channel. Here we go. 1d20. A solid 8. Ooh, infinite discoverability. Just a vertical. It's
All right. What
vertical.
you find out is these tunnels seem to be out of balance. They seem to have too much evil and chaos in them, but it is not supernatural. It seems to be through usage or habitation or something, and it's weak.
Okay.
Wimpy evil, wimpy evil.
Well, so it's not supernatural, but it's by use and intent. But it's not just animals doing animal stuff because that's neutral. So, do we want to? How much? What time is it? Ish.
It's anxious, so it's only going to be about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, no, about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Sorry.
Do we want to see if the scout can come up with any tracks and check them out? Check out one of the tunnels. Once again, the druid is being forced to go underground. We're good.
So all tunnels face. Okay, we got a note here.
Rogue asked for the dimensions, so I provided them.
Let's
8 by 10.
we can take the smallest one first. Everybody just crawl, and no.
I'll
Yeah,
follow
Paladin.
the. I'll follow the
on his hands and knees, kind of sideways, crawling through a tunnel. Sure.
I'll follow the rightmost. I got my
Rightmost.
speed
That's
back.
5
I'm not
by
doing
6.
another anymore.
You head off that way.
Well, do you want to
Map.
go together?
5x6, not 5x7.
Oh, he's checking for tracks. Okay.
5 by 6, 5 by 7. Yes, it goes up and down. So what are you checking on there?
I creep ahead because I'm looking to see. Well, I don't know if we're gonna see tracks because it's all just kind of
Okay.
worn down.
It's all
Right.
worn down stone. You go about. It
But I have
twists a little
improvisation.
bit. It twists a little bit. You go about 8 to 9 feet, and there's a cross tunnel off to your left. And the tunnel goes straight forward, twisting more. Off to your left, there's a sort of cross tunnel to your left. And you can see it attaches the next tunnel over because you can see sunlight coming down that way. And up ahead, you see this tunnel splits. It's obviously just a bunch of, it looks like water channels worn through long ago, then turned into this. But you smell the fresh air behind you. Going back, there's actually a very faint draft coming from inside the cave out. So there has to be some other entrance or something further in, because the pressure should be going either neutral or coming from the cave outside in. And the air actually smells faintly of cooking and smoke.
Like coming towards us.
meat cooking.
Yes.
Or
It actually smells like a very good, like baking bread.
baking
Oh.
bread.
I was expecting to hear pork.
That's not easy.
Yeah.
Evil
Unless they're
people don't
grinding it-
eat bread.
Grind your bones to make my bread.
It's true.
Could be giants. No, it can't be giants. The tunnels are super small.
Could be small giants.
Yes, little giants.
Miniature giants.
Yeah.
Like the miniature giant space hamster.
And you said I'm at a cross where
Yeah, it goes straight and it splits ahead of you, and then there's a side channel to your left that goes to. It looks like the next rightmost tunnel going in.
Yeah, probably meets up with the other tunnels if it's on the left side of me,
Yeah.
but nothing on the right side of me. Okay.
No,
Well,
All
I mean, are we all in? Are you out in front of us to get surprise benefit?
he said he was
or-
going ahead. I assume he's by himself. He's only about 7-8 feet down this tunnel.
I'm going
Okay.
ahead with my infravision and my
Okay.
my super stealth powers
His brand new AC of 5.
and my
That's
brand
right,
new
David.
AC of 2.
Yeah.
So I still
Dex-
benefit from
Dex,
dexterity,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're surprised.
That's true, unless I'm surprised. But I'm only surprised on a
Perfect.
1 because I'm a scout.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so you keep going.
I haven't seen anything in particular yet, but I smelled the bread. Do I want to go tell them about the bread or go eat the bread?
Remember, you're a halfling.
I am a halfling.
That stuff to you, man. That halfling stuff.
I'll keep creeping along. I'm not that far ahead of everybody. And without my armor, I'm very fast now.
Give me a
Oh,
D6.
Oh no. Hey,
A 6.
All right, you're creeping along, doing pretty good. You're feeling good about yourself. But your combination of being a scout and being a halfling, you realize that is a tripwire in front of you. And you look closely, and beyond that tripwire, you can see, about 3-4 feet ahead of it, there's a bunch of places where the stone has been sharpened into little spikes. So if you trip, a halfling get him right in the face, and a human get him right in the gut.
Oof.
And this tripwire seems made of braided hair.
Braided hair.
mm,  'em.
And they make bread.
evil halflings.
Germlanes or something.
Sir, help us.
Okay. Can I just step over the tripwire?
Oh, not even hard.
Okay. I'm not going to cut it then. I'll just
Close.
step over it. Oh, coming back, there wouldn't be as much danger, right?
We'd have the sharp spikes there, no.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to step over it and go creep up a little further, get some more information.
You step over it, and armor class is 2, you say. Feel the sharp pain in your neck. Ow! You take a point of damage. What the heck?
Uh-oh.
And looking over on your left side, sticking out of your shoulder, just next to your neck, is a heavy needle about the length of your forefingers with little fins on it. What the heck? That hurt.
Well, run
Where
back.
did it come from?
Run back.
Run back. Give me a d20.
Just in case I'm about to pass out, I'm running back.
Screaming might not be a bad idea.
That's not far to run back.
I need a d20 from you.
10 feet or something. 12.
Hey.
Well, you forgot the tripwire. You hit it, go down, wham, take 1 point of damage, and you hear this chittering sound.
Uh-oh.
And rushing out of behind concealed bits of canvas, look like are these little 1 foot tall creatures, humanoids that run out with these saps and start bashing you.
Oh no.
Before I can get back up?
Okay, 2 of them hit you before you get back up,
Yeah.
and you take a total of 2 points of damage. But let's see if they knock you unconscious with their saps.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm at 0 either way.
You guys don't hear him yelling. You hear, thwack, oh!
All right.
By the way, this is some dual damage, so you're not at 0 bleeding out. You're at 0 unconscious.
What's that line
and-
from Heathers? So they're not dead. They're just unbleeding. They're just unconscious and bleeding.
That's right. They're dead. There's not just bleeding. Yeah, so,
right.
yes, you lose consciousness as you see these guys rush out.
All right. Let's.
But you guys hear him yell.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go in. I guess we need to light a torch.
Let's go in.
Yeah. I can flame finger and light some torches and.
You guys, you're really close. You run up and you actually see 8 of these little creatures, about 1 foot tall each, have already hooked his legs with a bunch of lassos, and they're dragging him under through these tarps on the left-hand side into some sort of like cubby hole. If you'd waited 2-3 more segments, he would have just vanished from the tunnel.
I'm gonna go jump on top of him.
Nope. I got this.
Hold on.
I'm going to grab him and drag him out.
Oh.
Pointing my crossbow at these little guys as I do so.
So with your offhand, you can easily yank him away from them. And you're going to shoot at one of the little devils?
Yeah.
Give me a hit roll.
No.
Dang.
Well, since you're in front, obviously, and this tunnel's only really wide enough for you, the rest are like, oh, and they dive on these tarps, and you hear them running away.
I think we know what happened to the coin purse now.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a minute to identify that tripwire and just cut it.
Sure, very simple.
Just, cutting it
I will-
at the other end, just so they
Will
can't
the tart-
easily
will the-
reuse it.
Oh,
Tarp catch on fire.
you can find out.
Yeah. Let me hold the torch to the tarps and then let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's got oil and stuff on to keep it supple, so it burns. It's really nasty, slow, smoky burn, and this really stinking smoke comes up, but it does catch fire.
Good.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
let's-
I hear
the hair on it too.
I'll throw the torch on the on any other canvas we can see, but let's get him out of here while we figure out what's wrong with him.
Yeah, I'll stake him awake and lay on hands to heal 2 points of damage he took.
Okay, so that 2 points comes back in just a turn because it was just by the time you get him out,
The
he's
needle in the fall.
And the
needle and
fall, the only damage that was real was the needle, 1 point. The rest is also dual.
Oh, okay, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
What is the smoke going in or out?
The smoke is coming out. There's a faint draft coming from inside the cavern system.
All right, so we need to find the other end.
Guys, they have bread back there.
Is that all you can think about right now?
You know what? 50 experience points. Write it down.
Hey, listen, man. You get knocked unconscious, you're probably pretty hungry. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. Does anybody know what these things are?
Nope.
I think
The halflings heard of them. They're germlane.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh,
out of
no.
character, I think I know what they are. They're hitting me with saps and making snares.
Fun. That's gonna be a bit of a not fun experience to try to deal with them.
It's just germlane, guys. Come on.
Oh, they're
Sir, they have at most 2 hit points.
How many
With
did
my
we
bare
see?
hands, I can 8.
You saw 8 swarm him.
Okay. Does anyone have oil?
Yes. As a matter
So
of fact,
if I know about germlanes, I know that they like to steal stuff. Do I still have my bracers on?
Matter of fact, you still have your braces on, but you notice that they've cut this. They sliced on your belt, and about a turn or two, your belt would have parted. You would have dropped all your weapons and gear. But you can mend it up real quick.
Well, most of my gear was still in the backpack that I left with the crew, so I could run back fast.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
I've got two flasks of oil.
Good. We'll need the area of effect.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, if we
I have 3 flasks of oil.
if we can lure them out, we can.
Actually, I have a clever idea. I have
Or
a
if we-
big bag. Is there a lot of little rocks in the area?
As a matter of fact, the place is scattered with pebbles about the size of your pinky nail all over the place.
I'll grab a bunch of them and throw in 6 of my copper pieces so there's still the sound of coins.
Yeah.
I'll walk into the middle of the cave, loudly making noise with that bag. After the smoke clears, of course.
Oh, the smoke's up through the ceiling. It's not a big deal.
And then I make a noise and drop the big bag full of pebbles with some coins so it makes a big sound, as if we have a bunch of coins that suddenly drop. And then we get to scout some oil ready. And let's see if they're going to try to take this.
All right. So you back up. Time goes. The scouts in his ambush mode with oil. Hold on a second. Let me check something. Okay. About a turn goes by. Another turn goes by, and suddenly you see this another 4-finger long heavy needle with fins on it come out of the center tunnel and hit the bag, and there's a thread attached to it, and you see the bag is sliding towards the tunnel as something reels it in with this barbed needle they threw at it, and this wire hair attached.
Is it the center
Well done.
tunnel you said?
Center tunnel.
Well, we have the option to follow.
Can you hear me?
What's that?
Which tunnel did you come out of?
The central tunnel. It's 8 feet wide and 10 feet tall.
It technically means making
Which one's the center? You said there were 6 tunnels in here, weren't there?
5.
There's 5 tunnels.
5 tunnels. Okay.
It looks like, I mean, if there's one transverse tunnel on the right hand one, there's probably transverse tunnels throughout. So they're flanking.
They're all
and
interconnected, probably. Yeah.
and they're all interconnected, and it looks like they've got hidey holes and getaway tunnels in there as well. If we could find the other entrance, we could smoke them
Not to be
out.
that big, though.
Yeah. If we could find it, then we could put a big smoke fire in and drive them out the front and kill them when they leave. Or just burn both, or put a big fire on the other side too, and just kill
Smoke
them
them out.
Smoke 'em
Yeah.
out.
Suffocate them.
But the problem is, now you, Mr. Ruin Man, you would probably have a better chance of finding the other entrance compared to anyone else.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Same thing with the soldier, oddly enough.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if
What we probably want to do then is just retreat a little ways away. Rest up, let the scout recover, and then we can set the scout up, and maybe the paladin stay behind to kind of watch the front while John and I circle around to try and figure out where the other entrance might be.
Yeah.
Splits the party a little bit, but we're not leaving anyone alone.
And also, Zermling don't like killing people.
They don't like what?
So at worst, Zermling don't like killing. So at worst, we just lose our gear and all our money.
They like leaving people out for other things to kill them is the problem.
Right. Their favorite thing is to knock you out and tie you up and let other things eat you while they giggle hilariously at how funny that is. Yes.
Yes. But they
So you guys head out. You've got a couple hours before sunset, so you can search the area.
Yeah, look, using all my knowledge of terrain and.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you the druid and the scout are convinced that there's no opening within a mile. Looking around,
Really,
this stuff, whatever air pressure is coming from far away, which you find interesting because looking at the mountains, yeah,
it goes back. It's an entrance to Skull Mountain.
the druid is convinced this is now a very large cavern system back of there somewhere.
Probably means there's something that stops the Zermling from going deeper.
It's another back door to Skull Mountain.
Almost certainly.
Yeah. Isn't everything?
I wouldn't know the Germlanes to be cooking bread, would I?
Oh gosh, no, they don't do anything like that. That could be something else that's coming from further away.
My goodness.
This probably just means
So you're coming up towards sunset. You guys going to camp here, or
no?
No.
We'll head back.
Yeah, the village is close.
And we
how far are you
can.
heading?
The nearest walled village, I think, was the.
Yeah, that village was close.
Hey, it'd be a little after sunset, but they'll let you in. They're going to count your fingers and your toes and stuff like that, but they'll let you in.
Totally fair.
We can
happily tell them about the Germlanes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't go up that way. It's those caverns. Yeah. That merchant went up that way. He was trying to find the back door to the north. We warned him. Nobody goes up that way. That's where we got the walls.
Back door to the north?
Yeah, there's a ancient story. I was told by crazy people and stuff that if you go up this way straight from here towards Skull Mountain, that there's a way to get up to the Skull Mountain to go into the next kingdom. And this guy heard about the Marchioness up there, and he's like, I'm going to go up that way and start making trade. And we told him, you're not going to make it past the caves. He didn't make it past the caves.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And they'll put you up at a farmstead for just a copper, but they'll feed you, good home for cooking. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Gee.
All right.
Man, that bread's got to be like way inside there, though.
Probably like you gotta think like that smell's not gonna dissipate for I don't know how
I'll
many
be honest
miles.
with you. My beloved wife made bread today. She did make bread today. And that was after I made this module. And Sam, how far away can you smell that bread baking?
I could smell it in the office.
A long way.
Yeah. Especially if it's effectively if you're at the chimney end of the bread of the bakery. Yeah.
That bread's being cooked in Skull Mountain. Oh boy.
Yeah, probably.
Do you think they'll have some left if we left now?
Yeah.
You guys are 60 miles. You guys are 60 miles away from Skull Mountain as a crow flies, so maybe not. We'll see.
No, all right.
No, it's probably still Skull Mountain. I'm just saying.
I don't think we have an answer for these guys.
Other than oil.
Well, yeah, but we don't have the. I mean, we can't. They got so many openings.
Right. They're
Yeah.
gonna have a
I
lot
mean,
of
if
mobility.
this village has a shield in it, I mean, we could buy something and just maybe try and push in. But
Oh,
we'd be almost kind
well,
of
I'm just
pushing
saying
blind.
they're not going anywhere.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
so what we need is somebody with a sleep spell.
Unfortunately.
Somebody with a +1 dagger. It's almost proficient, right? That's a short distance.
I mean, if we weren't first level, we could probably bribe a first level wizard with the sleep spell as long as for a dagger and 5 coppers.
Yeah.
What are some of the other rooms?
You guys just go in there and start fighting them. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get darts to the neck.
I mean, like, I have a.
casting nets and. I mean,
We could.
fire's
I've seen
always
that at the
good, but
museum. I know how this goes.
yeah, we need a lot more fire, a lot more oil.
Yeah. Basically, you don't aggregate.
You guys, this is a forest village. They got turpentine and such all over the place. You can get more oil here. 10 more flasks, silver piece each. They know you guys are
I'll
desperate.
pay for it. 10 flasks for a gold.
Gold
I'll
piece
take it.
total.
Yeah.
Remember, I don't do 20 silver pieces, so gold is 10. I can do decimal all the way up.
Oh wow! All right.
Oh,
Oh, I'm rich.
then we got slightly more money than I calculated.
The
Okay. So we have lots of oil now. But we just need to figure out some way to bounce up this.
well, we have.
No, to not cast ourselves on that. That's actually the more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the whole go into the to where we know the drapes are, and and toss it in there and light it,
Or
just systematically
better
move.
yet, instead of spending the time, we could just go back to the capital and work with the Merchant League on a trip to the Dog Cassie.
That I mean, my whole thing is this is a voluntary fight, and we don't really have to make it. And they're not really threatening the farm, the village.
They're
The
not
village
going-
knows about them. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, but I'm
So-
really curious what they have.
Oh, they almost certainly have fantastic stuff, but they have that coin purse, and they also have.
Your coppers
what
and a
else?
bunch of rocks.
Yeah, we need those
Yeah,
rocks.
they have 5. They have those. They have 5 of my copper pieces in my bag.
Fiend.
You're gonna need a new bag.
Yeah, I know. I need to spend 5 copper pieces on it. I'm down a whole silver piece.
Look, we have all this like all this oil. I say we at least give it a shot and see if we can
Yeah, the trouble
We
is
can-
the
we
draft,
can-
the draft is blowing out at us, and I don't know if it's ever going to be blowing back in.
Yeah.
well, let's go
Well, the
back
great
and
thing
roll
is the draft is very faint, so the smoke sticks to the ceiling, so it's not going to smoke you out or kill you out that way.
Yeah.
So
Well, I guess the thing is, so they're not gonna sit there and let us throw oil on them. So basically, what we'd be doing is burning our way in. Toss oil, burn everything around it. Like the wall covers and everything. Then go toss oil down there and light that up, and then keep moving forward.
Even when we
Mhm.
catch the coin from the fire.
If
Yeah,
we bank
it-
up,
well-
if we bank up a fire at the entrance,
Well,
we
the
can
thing is-
also save on torches a little bit.
Well,
We can save the
but
torches until we actually need them.
we've got 5 tunnels going in, and the last thing that name Ingmar Inkfist, the scout Ishmael.
Oh, Squint.
Squint. Oh, sorry, Squint. The last thing Squint saw was it was splitting again, right? So he had a left hand connector, and then it went forward and V'd outward. The deeper we go, the more surrounded we can get ourselves, and we
True.
can't necessarily we can't guarantee killing any of them because they could just run away.
That's the biggest problem with the setup. They actually have it how they want it.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm saying is there's nothing in here is going anywhere unless somebody else comes along and tries to take them out. And if they fail, there'll be even more stuff waiting when we come back.
Exactly.
We could go into town, use our fine singing voices, and talk about the magical baker of the caves.
No.
I was got a sword halfway out of the sheath. What was
Mm-hmm. Scott's giving you a look.
yeah.
Should have kept those kobolds. Send them in. Anyway, so I guess if we could, do we want to go find something else to do?
I mean, like, we can give it a good cause try. We can try.
Okay.
Let's give it
I
a
just
try.
don't
I
think
have a
it's
lot of turpentine that I don't want to be hauling all around this place.
You're one
All right.
burning hands a failed save away from bursting into flame. That's right.
Because
Through
we're not
a single film.
we're not wanting to push in with the flame though. To Carberry's point, but if we can like smoke them out, if we can control where the smoke goes somehow, it's a 20-foot entrance is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't have we
All
you know
for
at this
that.
point we lack a bunch of tools. If we had even a control breeze kind of thing, or
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I was checking.
looking at my little map here, what we could do is if we can at least wall up tunnel 5 on the far left there, like just I don't know, grab a bunch of wood and just
Yeah,
stock it up.
the itsy bitsy tunnel.
he's rude.
At least
It's
cut
actually
off
very
one. We can make it
But
really
you may
difficult
wanna-
for them to at least
you
surround us from
probably-
that, because I don't think we can block off
Sure.
number 1 really easy, just because it's too wide and too tall.
He's
I
rude.
don't know. We can at least
Memorize
least
the
make the
text
attempt.
and bits.
I think I heard half of 2 plans. There was some cutting in and out for me. Did everyone else hear the plan?
no.
Okay.
I heard enough of the plan to know that we still need to memorize the text snares and pits.
Oh,
That's true.
Tech snares and pits, yes. For the druid.
The Dane dogs, shields. Yeah, you can buy a couple shields. They've got a big old shields from back in the war, and they got a couple bucklers that they have around here.
I'll grab a big old shield and
5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces. Easy.
I've got
Hey man, it's
I've got
it's Facebook Marketplace around here. Yeah.
Yep.
I've got a buckler I can donate to the cause now that I got the bracers.
Alrighty.
All right, yeah, we can do detection snares and pits and fairy fire.
Oh, good spell.
It's only 4 rounds worth, but that'll light them
I
up.
think Fairy Fire is one of the most underappreciated spells in first edition.
And also, it would prevent the Zermlane from hiding in shadows again. So,
Right.
Exactly.
I used it in a fight in James's game, and it worked really well.
Oh, it's a great spell. It's insane.
Yeah.
Gives you bonuses to hit. They can't hide anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah.
all right. We
All right.
head on back. Oh, so how are we divvying up the oil? Who has the highest deck?
Highest dex.
Not
Yeah,
me.
you get the bonus for missile weapons of the decks.
Yeah,
With the grenade like
I have
Well,
17.
And you have the halfling plus for thrown.
Oh yeah.
That's what that works with grenades too. All right.
Also, I'm gonna be
What we
really
give
kind of like,
Mo-
hey, can someone else take carry all these torches and oil?
So the halfling gets most of the oil. In fact, the halflings would be throwing most of the oil because the problem is the last thing we need is to catch on fire.
Yeah.
Because
No, yeah,
I'm telling my buddy, I'm confident my ability to survive being caught on fire. I'm not confident in everyone else's ability. So
You just start feeding. You feed the guy you feed the thrower. You just stand behind him and hand him another one so he gets that one. It's not like you make him carry everything yourself, right?
exactly.
You got A
That is,
gunners.
So which tunnel you guys taking?
Well, we damaged the one already.
Yeah.
So
They came up to center when they were voluntarily emerging.
Yeah, so here's what I recommend. In the center tunnel, I can use my two-handed sword. So cast detect snares and pits down the center tunnel,
Okay.
and then we shall see if they have anything within that tunnel that constitutes a snare or a pit.
Okay.
Which tunnel
And
is
there's
it?
nothing. The center.
The
Okay,
biggest.
and let me check the range on snares and pits.
4 rounds level, 1 inch path, 4 inches long.
Nothing within range.
Okay, let's get on moving.
Okay, so you move. There's nothing by the end. There's a tunnel to your right, then a tunnel to your left. It's a maze, but what you find interesting is the central tunnel seems to almost go straight. And Scout, give me a D6.
How deep does this tunnel go?
How deep is your love?
So right now you're 90 feet in after a round, and you can
The text snares and pits. The text snares and pits will still be gone too.
Oh, it's easy going. Yeah. 2. It's a good thing it's the Scout. Scout, up to your left, you see a tarp go back, and one of these Germans getting ready to throw a dart at the Paladin.
Reply with fire.
You have oil in your hand.
Throw the oil.
You throw the oil. Okay, give me a D20.
Initiative? Nope, just throwing the oil. Okay.
Just throw the oil.
Looks like that's. I think that's what it is. 12.
Add in your dex and your you hit it.
I included
Boom.
the text in the.
Now I need Sam. I need to make a saving throw versus wand real quick.
Guys, I'm going to subtract the oil from me for the time being.
Natural
What's known about?
20.
Just
Okay,
take it
so
off the counter.
there was a bit of splash of oil because it was close to you, but you're able to avoid that splash, so you take no damage, Sam. And the oil hits that pocket right there and nails that germ lane, and the oil goes into the tunnels in the back. You hear it screaming. And okay, a Scout, give me a D6 for the damage you do with the oil.
3.
And the germ lane dies.
Is there, now that we know what we're looking for, is there another tarp on the other side from the one that it came out of?
No, matter of fact, now that you'll know what to look for, it's going to be easier. You don't see more around here, but you can tell that they're pretty good at hiding their little entrances. It's kind of sneaky. All right,
So
what do you guys do?
Oh.
You got 90 feet in the tunnel, 1 round. There are some side passages on this center tunnel. There's been 2 passages on the right and 3 on the left, but they're all smaller, so you're still in the same main tunnel.
No, we get surrounded.
They're all smaller tunnels, you said? Just kind of along the length?
Yeah, along the length, about 20 and 40 feet on the right, and the left has been 10, 50, and 70. Yes, that's right.
Is this kind of a facing thing where if I turn can I steer that snares and pits?
Oh yeah, you can swing it around. As a matter of fact, the second entrance on your right, the entire entrance is just registering as a snare.
Right.
And the third entrance on your left, there's a deep pit just beyond that entrance.
What were the lengths on the left?
All the ones on the left, they all just go in both directions. They just go off in the distance, twisting like a big maze. All sorts of side tunnels in every direction.
I'm trying to roughly mark a map here.
60 feet.
60 feet?
Yep. Let me your torchlight. I should say 40 feet. It's not continual light, it's torch. So 40 feet. You guys really continue down?
Oh, where did the smoke go from that fire?
Oh, it's up along on the ceiling and slowly creeping back towards the entrance.
What do you
And
think,
how deep-
guys? We've
how deep
passed
was-
little tunnels, so they can get behind us.
Yeah. How deep was that niche?
Oh, the niche itself was only about 2 feet deep, but there's obviously a tunnel going off behind it, and the flame actually went in that tunnel.
Okay.
And then they drifted down the wall a little bit. That's why the paladin had to make the saves over his wand to avoid it splashing on him. But yeah, apparently the tunnels you're in, there's just as many tunnels that are about 1.5 feet tall, hidden all through this place. Where they move, they don't use the main tunnels to move. They use the little hidey hole tunnels to move.
We need a cloud kill.
That's what it's for. So another round.
Do you want to just see how far back this one goes, thinking that we can probably fight our way back out?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, at least let's go up to the limit of the detect snares and pits, and then.
And I think
At
about
about 100, you go another 30 feet. There's another entrance to your right, another entrance to the left, both going off into the darkness, 40 feet in each direction, each with more side tunnels. But after that, this is just a tunnel going by itself to 180 feet. You still detect no traps or pits or snares ahead of you. And Scout, give me another D6.
No.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
You said after that 30, was that another were those passageways that are navigable by us going out 40 feet?
Yeah, but they're about 4 or 5 feet wide, about 6-7 feet high. You can go through them, but they're very small and narrow.
Okay.
This is a maze of weird tunnels.
No.
Worn out by water ages ago, and then enlarged by something.
Do we
Okay,
still
you said about
smell
5
the
feet
wet?
wide, and how tall?
About 6 feet high. But the main tunnel you're in is it's actually widened down to 10 feet wide and 12 feet high.
Yeah, I can use my sword here. Isn't that great?
All right, so you still take no pits or snares or pits. You're at 180 feet. And ahead of you, you actually, the scout sees 6 germlane, sort of startled looking, and they dart off into under a tarp on the right along the floor that's about 1 foot tall.
We've gone how far down this tunnel? Was it 180 feet?
180 feet, and this was 40 feet ahead of you, right at the edge of your light.
Interesting. Well,
1, 2, 3, 4,
you want to just pour oil and then cast it on fire down that tarp?
I mean, hell, we might as well just grab the torch, went out with the torch, and light it up that way.
Sure.
Unless they're trying to lure us into a
The
trap.
scout throw the oil up there, it's within range.
I say throw the oil first, just in case they have any shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you throw the oil. Give me a d20. By the way, swinging your snares and pits around, all these side tunnels are just riddled with trips and with snares, pits, all sorts of stuff. All of this main central tunnel seems to be so far devoid of lethal traps and snares.
That was a 15 on the D20 with the +5 from dexterity and halfling.
Okay, it lands and hits. It burns. You see the tarp sort of flap in the breeze. The germlane got away, but the smoke you see is going to these side tunnels. And because this is on the ground, the smoke is going into the germlane tunnels and floating up through it. You can see it being pulled by the draft. And you hear a faint little and cursing as they run away from the smoke that you put into their system.
Used 2 flasks so far.
That's 2 flasks so far.
Thank you.
That's going to take you a round for this fire to burn out so you can continue. So after that, there's going to be 1 round of the snares and pits left. You continue?
How are we feeling, guys?
I don't see a point in continuing. I mean, I'd throw some more oil on that since it's kind of an effective area. Although the tarp
Well, up ahead of you, you see no side passages in 40 feet. It's been the first time in a while.
That's what I'm thinking. There's something going. There's something deeper. And
Well, if there's no side tunnels, of course, once we run out of snares and pits, then we're subject to it. But
Yeah.
but if we punch, like, I mean, are you thinking like punch forward and see if there's a door or something?
That's what I'm thinking. I want to see if there's anything ahead.
Okay. Well, we can go up to where we have where to the end of where the snares and pits kind of runs out, and then we could throw oil into the darkness to extend the range of, just right down the middle of the tunnel.
All right. So you guys go about.
Well, I've got a bullseye lantern that we can pull out if we're.
All right.
Shoot down if the tunnel's straight enough to
Well,
see.
that means it's 60 feet. Do you light that now?
Well, I'm saying once the snares and pits.
Oh,
run
I
out,
see what you mean.
we're worried about it.
So you go about another 30 feet, and the snares and pits is not detecting anything. But ahead of you at 40 feet, there's a T-junction
No.
of a door in front of you, and then a door on each side. And the tunnel ends at these doors of the store complex.
Tunnel ends at 3 doors.
And there are no snares and pits associated with what you can see, or the doors aren't that thick beyond the doors and swing around anything else, and the snares and pits ends.
What
No,
are the
no, the problem with snares and pits is
The doors
any of these
side by
doors-
side, all in one wall.
What's that?
Are they side by side, all in one wall? I'm trying to picture.
No,
what's
no.
going on.
It's so imagine you see a hallway end. There's a door at the end of the hallway, and then flanking it on the right wall and the left wall are more doors.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So the unfortunate problem with snares and pits is since we're underground, it's not going to detect like arrow shots or anything.
Right. Well,
So if it's like if the door handles are poisoned, it doesn't pick that up.
Right. Well, and that's what. Yeah, but so how far deep did we go to? Or if I say we get past all the side tunnels.
You're 220 feet in.
Okay.
And it's going to be another 30 feet to get to the doors, so 250 feet in.
Okay. We can.
Are you sure it's just 220? I'm counting closer to 340.
I
You know
think
what?
you
You had to spend one round waiting on the fire, so it's 2, 3. You're right. It's 340. Thank you.
But someone's paying attention.
Throw at the DM again.
So.
Yeah.
take massive damage. You just still only take 10 damage.
This is why I have mappers.
Okay, so
All right. So what are you guys going to do?
do we want to?
Well,
Okay, we can keep going forward. We can mess with the doors.
I want to at least see what the doors are made of. Like, what kind of are the? What are we like talking in terms of doors? Like, is this like?
Are you gonna head down that way?
Yeah, let's get by the doors since as far as we can tell they're clean of traps.
Sure. The left and right door are identical. They are thick, seasoned and lacquered oak, bound with heavy iron straps, and they just have the rings to pull. But the one ahead of you is actually balanced granite stone.
Does anybody have detect magic?
no.
Not
I
unless
can
you
detect
have
evil.
it.
I only have 2. I have 2
I
spells.
Not enough.
So, you said there's rings to pull them. Does that mean they're not latched?
You can't tell, and the one in front of you just has. It looks like it pushes to open. You're not sure.
But there's no knobs to turn.
No knobs to turn, no latches to lift, nothing like that. Yeah.
Anybody want to listen?
Do they look like they push or pull?
The flanking ones look like they pull, and the one in front of you looks like it pushes.
I'm going to
before we
be.
continue, you mentioned
Let's have the lantern aiming back the way we came and having at least somebody looking back that way so we don't get snuck up on.
Okay, I will shine my lantern backwards, light it up, shine it backwards, and set up an ambush.
Okay, as you look, shine back, you see a couple of germline rush off of the darkness from the lantern just reaches them. So there's definitely germline behind you.
And that's the thing.
So
We're
they
gonna
don't
have to
like
find our way
direct
back out of here too. So
Yeah, well,
we don't
fortunately,
like direct confrontation. We keep
they don't
telling
seem
them
to
oil.
want to fight us when we're in force.
yeah.
They're too
Now
smart.
I'm going to detect evil to see if there's any evil behind these doors.
Let me double check. Because I was wrong about the distance. Hold on a second.
Because
No, there's no evil behind the doors.
Okay.
Is there a draft
Doesn't
coming
even take-
from the doors?
Yeah, there's a draft. The door in front of you, the stone door. There's a draft because it's constrained. You actually feel it very easily with your hand around the edges of the door.
Does it smell like bread?
It does. It smells like bread.
I don't like that.
There is nothing bad ever happened at a bakery.
We should
true.
knock.
That's
Actually,
not true.
That's not true. Ask Sam about the bakery in Adrian and that adventure they had.
Oh,
Yeah, there was the
that-
evil hacking bakery.
Okay, so the two,
Okay, so
two
aside
doors
from
in the
that,
wings are oak, and the front one is stone.
Correct.
Thank you.
okay, so aside from Sweeney
Oh.
Todd and aside from Adrian,
So what story are you thinking? If any.
Evil bakeries, and
Yeah.
you still claim to be not a killer DM.
Hey man, they lived.
It was actually not that hard of an adventure.
what
What that was the one?
Successes
Who's
deodorant?
Sam? Whose monk was that? Whose monk was that?
Next, Akira.
Akira had seven instant kills in a row as a monk.
All
Every
right.
single time he attacked, he instantly killed.
Ugly
Well,
ponies.
who wants to open the door?
Evil bakeries.
I will.
Giant
I guess
trolls
so.
with catoblepus glued to their arms.
Hey, listen, it was a troll titan with a Catoblepus strapped to its
Ghoul
arm.
Titan. Yeah,
Ghoul
Ghoul Titan.
Titan.
He won't
Cool
fit
thing.
in here, fortunately.
Yes.
And they
thankfully.
lived. They all lived.
We don't know
Well, I guess
how
so.
big it is on the other side of the door.
What are you guys
Fair.
going to do?
Well, we think it's a
I
push
guess I'll-
door, so we can push it with a stick or something, right?
Yeah, that's true. You can.
It has a 10-foot pole.
Nobody brings a
Or-
10-foot pole.
Or I could try to listen.
Actually, with it being stone, it's not like we have ear seekers on it in it, so it's probably safe to listen to.
Yeah.
I think halflings have a slightly increased listen chance. I don't.
Oh, you might be keen-eared. We'll find out.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's do it.
Okay. I
Is
can
that
listen to the
listen?
door as the halfling.
It's a 1! The halfling has keen hearing.
Yay! Now you get to listen to all the doors.
You get all the ear seekers. Okay. You listen to the door, and all you hear is everyone else being too loud, and you don't hear anything beyond the door.
Dang.
You guys are loud.
Tell everybody, tell us, shut up.
It's the breathing. They breathe.
Anything
You're,
to
no, you're
stop
mostly hearing
breathing.
Scott. He's huffing and puffing.
Breathe.
You clumpy humans.
It's true every time.
I mean, you
All right,
You
so we
carry
guys do-
105 pounds of equipment. See how you do.
That's
So,
funny.
potentially, I could open the door. I do have the best saving throws in the party.
It's true.
Paladins have the best saving throws in the party?
Oh, easy.
Plus
I've got
two all
some
saves.
elemental saves.
True. But you have a +2 on poison saves.
Let me look at my sheet.
All right, so what you guys doing?
I guess I opened the central doors just to take a peek since we know
You
there's a
open the central door, it swings open very easily. Beyond is a circular 20-foot room. And directly opposite you is a tunnel going off into the distance. There are no other marks or anything here. And on the floor, right across the threshold, and you notice it's also the inside, circling the door frame, are various wards and runes against evil.
Oh.
So basically,
What
keep
was
evil
it?
within that complex.
What did you say, Sam?
Okay.
That basically there's no what?
That's basically to make sure that evil stays within this area, correct?
Or well, doesn't
They can't
penetrate.
cross the threshold, that's right.
Yeah.
I will close the door.
Well, what if it's keeping the germ lanes out, though? And the
Actually, we keep the germ lane out. The paladin
Yeah.
would know that. We keep the germ lane out.
Yeah, that's. I mean, the purpose
Oh.
is to guard the back door.
It
No,
could
here's the
be
problem.
that there's good things
Mm.
inside there, like
No. You don't understand. The
Like
rooms aren't
bread.
facing our ways. They're facing away from.
No, they're actually facing to keep things from coming the direction you're coming. To keep things from the outside of your cavern from getting this tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is
it would work both ways, but the draw on the inside is really aimed out.
Yeah, this is
Like,
this is the
let's
back
go
door.
deeper.
This is the backdoor security system.
How big was the room beyond?
20
20
20
feet
feet
circular.
20 feet. Oh, interesting.
Sure.
makes the side.
Damn, I lost my compass a while ago. This would be really useful right now.
Well,
You said, John, there's a tunnel at the other end that just kind of
Yes,
goes
this
off into
one's.
the dark.
The thing is, this is obviously worked. It's 10 feet wide, arches to 12 feet high, and it's not natural stone. It's worked.
And shining the bullseye on there, we can see that 80 feet down, it's
Yeah, it keeps going.
straight.
Yep. Kind of dusty in here, too. It looks like it hasn't been disturbed in a long time.
Okay, that actually is a good sign. Oddly
Yeah.
enough, you want your dungeon to be slightly dusty.
so
Yeah. What if
When everything's clean, they've got the dungeon version of a Roomba, known as a gelatinous cube.
Yeah, the dungeon Roomba will get you. So
so the circular room so it can do its Zamboni turn and go back through. Do we want to check the other doors?
I mean, if you want,
Well, I mean,
I mean that does make sense. We don't want to be surprised on the way out by what's ever behind these doors.
well, I guess this is the next discussion. Do we want to keep going? You know, how late is it? How much time do we have? Do we want to spend the night in here? You know,
No,
Oh, goodness gracious. You've only been here 4 turns? It's not even an hour yet.
okay.
1, 2,
do you want to check the left door or the right?
Excuse me, 5 turns is the burning of the fire. So
Well,
you have 5 turns.
I'm going to be, I'm kind of talking over my shoulder because I'm going to keep watch down the journaling hallway. But if we want to check doors, I'm not against checking the doors.
Let's check.
You
the
know me,
doors.
I
Start
don't
with the
think
right one.
anything. If you're not on a clock,
Hey.
there's no reason to push, right?
Rogue, left or right door?
Right door.
I opened the right door.
They don't. Give me a D20.
Oh no.
and that you had to pull on the ring to do that,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you couldn't pull on it with a stick.
I fail.
Oh, yeah. This sucker is just jammed. It's like that wood is swollen up for ages. It's just, ugh. Might as well be a solid wall.
Check the left door.
I could.
Before we
You
do
what?
any forcing, let's do some checking.
Okay, I try to open the left door.
Give me a D20.
Wait, the 1800 failed.
Yeah.
He didn't push to try to break the door. He just checked to see if it was a push door, right?
Oh,
19.
He's trying to see if it opens. He's trying to see if it's jammed. That's what he's doing.
no.
Oh, that one you yank open, right? And as you do so, you realize that you just shattered some sort of magical lock on it,
Oh, okay.
right? And down that is this is something a 10-foot wide, 12-foot high corridor, arching to 12, and you looking down that way, you see 60 feet away a wall of blades coming at you very quickly. It is slow, but it's picking up speed as it rushes towards you.
I closed the door.
Through the stone door. Through the stone door.
Give me a D6.
6.
You're not surprised you're able to slam the door and you hear wham, and the door shudders with the impact of the blades, and you hear them retract and the ting, 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 ting as the blades
I think
reset
that
down
was
the
a-
hall.
Okay, that was a trap, not necessarily a thing.
A pit or snare.
There's no
Oh,
pit
yeah,
and there's no
it's not-
snare.
So
Did
that
we
was
hear any
a
screams from the
regular
other
trap.
side?
What's that?
Did we hear any screams from the other side?
You did not.
Yeah, shame.
So the main thing is, I sure hope that's not a Zuckerman.
Oh gosh, no! You can see that it was just like iron lattice with blades on it, a spring trap.
That's good. Do I assume? Well, I'm not a thief. I can't tell if we'll re-armor anything. In fact, we have someone who can remove traps. Perhaps he may want to try removing this trap.
I could try to make a find trap or remove trap check.
What's your remove trap check?
You so cleverly found it. 20%.
You're convinced you removed it.
Well, so Who wants the honor of opening the door? Perhaps the scout who's less likely to be surprised should open the door so you can close it.
We could
Just in
use
time.
my rope to open the door.
Hey,
Rude.
You gonna do that?
Yeah, from inside the stone door. We might as well just go back in the hallway. Okay, pull it open from the hallway.
Since he shattered the magic lock, he pulls it open and the blades come whipping down the hallway. But because you're out the way, they just stick out halfway through into the hall, and then it starts retracting and shuts the door behind it.
and there's no, and when they look down there was no side channels or anything off of it.
No, it's just a 30-foot long corridor with a trap in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Guys,
Okay.
there are 2 traps in that doorway.
Wow.
I disarmed the first one, and there was another one. Can you believe it?
No. I rolled. You didn't. You thought you disarmed it. You failed. You
No,
see.
no.
you-
No, that's the
I
joke.
disarmed.
That's the joke.
Oh, excuse me. I apologize. Yes, I'm slowly on the uptake. Oh yeah, there's 2 traps. There's 3 traps. There's 3 traps.
Yeah, 3.
So let's just assume that the right door is probably going to be the same
Okay.
deal. It's kind of weird how does a wizard who is willing to wizard block his trapped hallway.
Yeah, wizard locks an empty hallway that he's trapped. There's
Wait,
gotta
was
be
it
a
a wizard
secret
lock?
door
Wizard
there.
lock was just a magical lock.
That's true.
Either way,
Yeah.
So
I don't
I
think
can-
you can force a wizard lock door.
you can force open a wizard block door with an 1800. It's not likely.
You
Okay.
can't. You have to roll a 19 or 20. And with an 1800 or a 19 or 20, you shatter a wizard block.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
It is
So
on
do we
the
want to? Do we want to keep going in on the? Do we want to try the right door just to see, or do we want to keep going
Well, I
straight? Or
failed
do
on
we
the
want
right door.
Yeah, he has to level up before he can try again, and none of you, the rest of you,
Oh,
have
I
to
think-
try.
This is first edition. Remember, I have to wait until I get a whole new point of strength.
Yeah. So do we want to? Do we want to continue up the? Since we're all good.
I say we continue
Right.
on. Let's see what's beyond that ward.
Center?
Yeah, the
Right.
dusty warded hallway seems pretty safe.
All right, who steps across the threshold first?
Paladin.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you're fine. You step in the room, nothing happens. You walk across. It's interesting that the roof is domed, so there's a nice echo effect. It's perfectly natural. But the air, again, the air is surprisingly fresh considering you're deep underground. And there is a very faint, very faint, you can very barely feel it, draft coming from deeper in out towards this direction.
Hmm.
By the way, the entire there must be 2 traps. Give yourself 50 experience points for that. That's good because I fell for it.
Yeah, I think that I might actually be a halfling with.
You did really good with the halfling business. I'm telling you, you did really, really good with the halfling business.
This is coming
So-
way more naturally.
If we know this is here, if we really want to clear the space out, since we may have found the source of the draft, if we just hauled all the green grassy stuff down the end of the straight hallway and lit it on fire and stepped into this room, well, the draft would keep the smoke going out, and then we could
Yeah, it
really
would.
smoke out the front.
Yeah, but like,
Maybe.
Thing is, the problem is if you're going to realize that the druid will realize this. Is this main hallway that goes down? It would just smoke down that main hallway and barely go sideways.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
man,
All right.
it's crazy having limited resources at first level.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
The problem at first level is your first level every time.
Do you want to keep going down the central hallway?
Yeah, I kind of do. Do you want me to go ahead with the infravision?
I mean, like, if you want.
Yeah, and
I'm-
can we spike or block this door? So I guess they can't follow us past it anyway.
The wards will keep them off, yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing we need to be careful of is the trap that they're going to set for when we leave.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are heading down the hallway. So as you head that way, can you go that way? And
All right, guys. Once we hit that teleporter for Skull Mountain, that won't be a worry anymore.
Yeah.
it's true. It's absolutely true.
You see
As you guys
strange
hit
man
the
in
hallway,
armor.
you hear a slamming sound, and the stone door has slammed behind you. And you hear thoom, thoom as the oaken doors behind it also swing to block that door. And then you hear a faint hee 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 of the germline from behind you.
Interesting.
Well, Squint is going to float down the hallway, smelling the air for levitation.
Ah, yes. Like a Tex Avery cartoon, absolutely.
Yeah. No, Squint will lead the way with to get ahead of the group and have his surprise chance and infravision and everything.
You go 750 feet.
Whew.
Went up ahead, you see it open up into another circular room.
Yeah.
Any other?
That circular room is again 20 feet across, but unlike the last room, opposite you, there's a tunnel directly ahead, and then 60 degrees to the left, there's a tunnel, and 60 degrees to the right of that is a tunnel. So, splaying out ahead.
Is it still dusty floored?
It's still dusty floored, yes.
Said it was 760 feet?
760 feet. Yeah.
You know, I don't think we should be here quite yet.
And you said, what was this new room like?
Round, same room. Same
It's
kind
20
of
feet round. So directly opposite where you came in, there's a tunnel going straight, and then 60 degrees to its right is a tunnel going straight from that direction, and 60 degrees to its left is a tunnel going straight in that direction.
And these are just open tunnels.
Yep, just open tunnels.
Are there wards on the floor?
Nope.
You see, I think this is above our pay grade at the moment. I say we turn around.
I agree.
Now, interestingly enough, you suddenly see some torches down the central tunnel. There's some torches down that way, and you hear voices speaking. But it looks like they're going away from. We're going in the other direction, away from you.
Oh, away from us.
Yeah, you said they're 60 feet off center from the center tunnel that continues on?
60 degrees, so it's going to be like about 12 feet to the right and 12 feet to the left.
Yeah, I can do this about
it's
protract.
20
for sure.
foot, 20 foot radius, not 20 foot.
Yeah, guys, don't make me get out my geometry stuff. It's just
That's okay.
straight ahead, off the right, off the left.
Yeah, 60.
I homeschool, but I haven't homeschooled that recently. So
it's a round room.
We see some traffic. There was dust on the floor coming in. Is there still dust?
Yeah, there's dust around. Matter of fact, you notice so that there's not a lot of dust in the middle of the floor.
There's no dust in the middle of the floor?
No, less dust. Like half the dust.
Like a circular missing pile of dust?
More like square. About 10 by 10.
Oh no.
Oh. It's in the room. It's in the room with us.
Oh. But there's less dust, not no dust.
I think it is time for us to leave. Personally,
I'd like to see if I can find a trap there.
Oh, sure. Hold on.
Okay.
I got your decision right
I
there. And
out of this hallway because I want.
Goodness gracious! Yeah, there's a pit trap in the middle of the floor, and as you do that, hey Scout, give me a D6.
Oh no, I'm gonna get eaten alive.
Yeah, that's why I was leaving the room. Because it was a leaving time. Man, you've never failed surprise.
I think I've rolled a 6 every time.
Awesome. You actually look up and you realize that up near the ceiling that's not smoke from your torches. That smoke is alive. And when you see it spits out this glob of smoke that flies towards you. Give me a saving throw versus breath weapon, please.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah. I have to go look at it.
I like to see a trap and then know it's a trap. The bracers don't help at all, right? Oh, that
No.
So that's,
11. Okay, so you take 1 hit point and you're blind. You can't see anything from the smoke in your eyes because smoke gets in your eyes.
Your eyes.
Initiative.
Can we just run?
Where?
Someone first needs to grab
back the way
guy.
we came.
Nope, that is the wrong
Well,
way.
you can start doing that on your unit. You can start doing that. Remember, you can move in every segment. You can only do important actions like attack or cast spells when your initiative is up or later.
We don't have an answer for a gas cloud or a smoke cloud.
That's not a gas cloud.
It's a smoke method.
It's a smoke spirit. It's a smoke method. Your familiar can kick its ass if you get one.
Well, whatever else happens on segment 1, I am doing my best to head back toward the people. who
You're
I know
blinded
are
right
carrying
next.
me out alive.
Come
I-
here,
I see.
come here.
Okay,
I'm
you
just-
can hear them calling, so you're
Yeah.
staggering towards them, doing fairly well because you got a high dex and you're halfling. So one, you're moving back. Anybody get attacked? The smoke
Me.
method dives at the halfling and strikes at it with its
No,
smoky
he doesn't.
claws.
I have an initiative of 1 in longer Reese.
So roll the hit.
15.
That's an easy hit. Do your damage. Merciful heavens, you kill it in a single stroke.
No,
Oh.
9 points. 9 points. So 15 was the hit.
Oh, 9 points. You heard it. Okay.
Okay.
But it still strikes as a halfling because it hates little devils. And no, that's a yes. And you take a point.
Oh,
It's methods. They do a point or 2 of damage to the claws.
I'm
2.
very lucky. How long till I'm not
The
blind?
breath weapon does a D2, a D3. Their claws do a D2. 2, 3.
Is it within melee distance now?
Oh, yeah. So it dove down to attack the halfling because it was messing with his trap.
I was luring him in.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You say
Okay,
through all
buddy.
the tears, like, and like, what? Ah!
That's a miss. That's a miss. Anybody else? Okay, it's
So
it's
Carberry
actually.
hasn't rolled yet. Carberry has not rolled yet. Carberry rolled
Oh.
a hit.
I haven't seen.
Oh,
rolls
I
yet.
apologize.
No,
I
no,
apologize.
I was on 3. I thought we were on 2 still. So
But guys, 3, 4, 3 and 4,
yeah.
Oh, that's a miss. So,
5 and 6.
rogue.
Miss.
Oh, okay. You
I
rounded
assume,
to
I assume that I'm still blinded, right?
You are blinded, so it's a new round.
If he's close enough,
And
we
initiative.
grab him and shove him toward the tunnel behind us.
Actually, let's go to the new round. 1, and halfling your vision comes back.
Oh.
Hmm.
Do I have a clear shot, or is it in amongst everybody?
You can get a clear shot. It's up above, like a cloud of smoke striking down at people from above their head.
That's what I was hoping you would say. 15.
That
there
is
we go.
exact. Yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit.
5 damage.
And
And
it's
a
gone.
spear of 2.
The smoke method dissipates.
Woo!
let us leave.
Yeah.
I will lay on hands to Halfling so he's not down 2 hit points.
Anyone want to give
Unfortunately,
me a
that
boost on
door
their
out-
shoulders to see if it had anything up there in its hidey spot up there?
It doesn't, but when you can trigger the pit trap, and it's got 10 gold pieces at the bottom of the pit trap.
We have a rope.
Incredible.
Yep.
Mr. DM, what's the length of each of these tunnels we're looking at? At least how far can
They
we
all
see?
go off at least 60. They all go off at least 60 or 80 feet.
All right. Well, I'm
60 or
hurting,
80, you said?
and
I
I know
healed you.
that. And oh, you healed me. Okay.
2 points.
Either way, there's dangerous things here.
Unfortunately, the door that you came in by is sealed.
True.
Well,
Unfortunately
Yep.
for them, we have a pickaxe. And I have an 1800 strength.
That's true.
And we have lots and lots of light sources, so we can take our time.
So it's
I know
going
a
to
lot
take you a
of food.
full day of trading off back and forth to pick your way
Yeah, no,
through.
let's not do that. Let's instead, we have to head back. Now, I guess we just got to keep pushing forward. I'd rather not do a day's worth of wandering monster sex in the dungeon.
Yeah. Torch is moving away from us. How do we feel about that?
Oh, I can tell you exactly what that was. You'll know this now. So you know this. The druid will tell you. Smoke methods can use dancing lights and audible glamour to trick you into falling into traps.
oh,
Wow.
oh, they wanted us to rush
Incredible.
across the pit.
Yep.
I knew that. Just like I knew I could
You knew
kill
that.
it.
Totally.
Of course.
So let's get around the pit trap and let's, I guess, just keep going down the center.
Yeah.
Now, guys, we're coming up on drop dead at 11. Just letting you know. So let's go forward. So you're down the middle. Boop, 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 boop. Gotcha.
Well, we're gonna have to roll new characters because obviously 1-to-1 time by next week we'll be out of food and water.
I will.
Well,
I will.
Scott won't. Scott has 2 weeks. of
You're not getting any more bonus XP in this one. That's just what it is. Okay. So you go down the center corridor. It goes 90 feet and opens into another round, 20-foot wide room. There is a open tunnel to the right, an open tunnel to the left, and an open tunnel just off center ahead of you as you come in the room. And again, the scout gets to give me a D6, and if he gets
So this is another circular round 20 foot room?
Yep, another one. And there's a tunnel right, tunnel left, and one just off center to the right from straight ahead. But the scout stops you because there's 3 patches of green slime on the roof.
Oh, goodness. So you can't go that way.
Well, he can guide you through so it can't drip on you if you're very careful.
And technically, I can kill exactly 1 this week.
True.
Can we?
Do we want to do that, or do we want to double back?
Well, the problem becomes, if presumably going down the center, somehow, because we have to follow the airs remove, because that will probably get us out of here.
Oh, was the air still coming from the center? I didn't think about that.
Absolutely, air's still coming from the center.
Okay, I didn't like that the Mephit tried to lead us down this way, but I guess he just wanted me to run to the pit.
Yeah.
It's about the pit, nothing else.
Memphis is probably kind of a dumb creature.
Okay, I guess
And
we'll try
about
to
as smart as a dumb husky. Yeah.
Matt had a lot of experience with that.
Hey.
Not a husky, a dumb husky.
Oh, that's true. He's mixed breed. He's
So-
much smart. Much smarter. Yeah. Hello.
So what are you guys doing?
We'll probably have to
navigate
head
the
around the
slime.
green slime and keep going down, following the.
Let me get a D6 here to see if the green slime's wily, and it's not. It's not wily at all. So you guys go between the green slime so there's a drop on you. And you're another 40 feet.
Halfling's following his nose.
And the tunnels for the other 2 rooms obviously all meet up at a junction. And you swing around. And from ahead of you, the smell of baking bread is stronger. And now you hear the sizzle and smell the smell of somebody cooking some veal.
We took the center tunnel here again?
Yep.
Center tunnel, and the tunnels to the other 2 rooms join it. You can actually look back and see the flanking rooms. Remember how you had the 3 tunnels going out? And the side tunnels?
Was it just 40 feet deep, or was it farther?
It's only 40. It's only 40.
And we can see that when we look back, like they don't.
Yeah, you can look down the side tunnels and see other rooms and see that these tunnels join up. They're just not that far apart.
Okay. All right. Shall I go ahead alone to see what's cooking, or do you guys want to come?
I just want to double check. It's just 40 feet till we reach the next door?
Yeah, it's 40 feet. So you see you're 40 feet when all these tunnels join, and 40 feet further on, you smell this stuff. 40 feet, you see a ruddy glow of light from just past. Excuse me. You had a bullseye lantern, so it's gonna be map. Yes, 40 feet past the edge of your lantern light, you see ruddy light from a fire, and you smell the baking bread very strongly, and you can smell cooking veal, and you can hear sizzling.
Let's
So
maybe
We
have
wanna-
the
if
scout
we
go
wanna
up.
be friendly and say hello. I'm not the one. But if we
Well-
want to go see what it is,
I think sneak up to where you can use your keen hearing to try and hear if there's anybody talking or anything else,
okay.
and then come back and then gather information. Don't enter the light.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't
so
win
here we
light.
go. So rather than send a note, which I normally would do at the table, the scout goes ahead, and at the very edge, he hears 6 voices using dark speech as they talk back and forth. A couple of them talking about don't burn the veal. We don't get a lot of the good stuff. And the bread's almost done. But then it's like, I'm really bored of being on guard to the back door here. Nothing ever comes through here. When do we get to kill and eat something for real? And a couple of them are saying that they're really sick and tired of how the boss is treating them. They want to get out of this place, but at least on the soft duty of being at the back door. And it's 11:02, drop dead time. But the scout can peek around the corner because there's several curves, and what he sees is another 20 by 20 room. There is a door heading, and so you're curving around. So looking at the room, there's a door to the right, and there's a door onto something. There's a 20 by 20 room, and in it, with a charcoal brazier and there's skewered lamb over it. And next to it is a charcoal oven baking bread are 6 bugbears, each with a morning star and a heavy hammer.
We're gonna move on back from that. I don't even like.
No, we're gonna pause right here,
Okay.
and we're gonna continue this in the next adventure.
All right. We can. Why don't we fall back to the next room, the previous room,
Yep.
and then we can have some offline discussions.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can easily fall
rejoin the
back
others.
and talk.
Yeah. Rejoin the others.
You guys have
and tell
been
them
very patient. You guys, the crew, thanks for being very patient and indulgent tonight.
very
Thanks for
fun.
being patient with us on the map. I will show you what my map looks like.
Yeah.
And I'll see what if there's any corrections to be done, because I got the distance is so wrong that one time. And I know how I did that. Yeah.
We've given
Okay.
up on being accurate with the distances here.
I was about to say, Jack a long time ago said this isn't don't matter. It's ratio is how he puts it.
Yeah.
This is a long corridor or a short corridor compared to everything else in this dungeon. Yeah.
Yep.
Very
All right.
fun.
Well,
Thank you,
thanks,
Rick.
guys.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Thank you guys for playing. I don't think you understand how much it means to me that you guys are interested in play. And there's some really good role playing tonight. There's a lot of good adventure. Don't think you weren't playing great because you didn't get a bonus. Holy moly, it was some great stuff.